me have me on that on your community not community but concerned citizens panel because I am a concerned citizen and right now I'm concerned.
I always know that an empty vessel is a demon's playground.
A lot of this, the so-called rape culture, comes from porn.
To be fair, when I made that comment, I said never would I let her, especially with some N.A.B.s, with a comma and a S, meaning plural, as in not just one. I mean both of y'all. I said she wouldn't go on vacation with both of y'all.
I implore everyone to be a concerned citizen and keep your eyes open. If you see something, say something, and hold these perverts accountable.
Oh shit, we're here. Retries.
Hello. My bad. Hello, y'all. Hey. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Ooh wee.
It's a hump day.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Home of the Concerned Citizens podcast. We are your host. I am the Lurker, and this is Godmama. Ooh wee. Yeah, that scared me too. I was watching the replay. That last clip wouldn't play for me on my end, so I didn't even get to see the last clip. I had to watch it to the phone. Hey, y'all. I see y'all in both chats. Yes, we are double streaming again. And I think I forgot. I don't know if the DVR, is it on? Yeah,
I
the
think it's
DVR is
on.
off. So we're good. It's on. So you guys can red ball it back. Okay, cool. Hey, everybody. I see Rocket Queen made it here. Will Intensive. Oh, wait. Nikki Crayons in the building. Hello, Rico, the sleaze. How you doing, baby?
Rico.
That's everybody. And that's my hubby. Hey, hubby. Hey, hubby. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Ooh, it's been a minute since we've been over here. These couple weeks have just kind of flown by for me. These motherfuckers have flown by for me. But I see that ain't stopped nothing. You know what I'm saying? It never does. Okay. My participation is not mandatory for the fuckery to continue. Ooh, hey, Sean. Hey, baby. Y'all, we have both chats going on, so y'all could be wherever you want. Again, we're just catching up on. We just playing with some things over here. It's summertime. We just playing with some things is what we doing.
We trying to see what works for us. Okay, what works for us. Because the reason why we're trying to do this double, and shout out to Salt for giving us this recommendation. The reason why we're trying out this double stream is because usually when we do certain types of things and things get out of hand over here,
yes,
we take it down. But some people want to catch replays. Some people want to see it again. Some people missed it, want to see it. So we want to make a place for you guys to be able to see when fuckery happens over here, and we kind of take it away and find it a new home. So that's why we're double streaming. Make yourselves comfortable, because today is... First, let me give a disclaimer.
Okay. Come on, disclaimer.
Let me take a sip of my drink first.
Go ahead.
So, today, your favorite content creator may get talked about. And your favorite content creator, you may not want to either participate, be seen, anything. So please understand, okay? Y'all know how we do it over here. This ain't no real beef. This ain't no real drama shade. Again, the portion is your drama, our take. So disclaimer. Be mindful because we out in the street today. We're in the street today. We're not on the porch. We're on the street. So
Uh-oh.
some of y'all may
Uh-oh.
want to stay on the porch, and that's fine. That's fine. But just a little disclaimer.
Okay. Just a little one. And nothing crazy, right? Because that's not what we over here to do. Again, like Godmama says, she titled it Your Drama, Our Take. Because there's a lot of it going on. Grand Rising Super Saiyan. And no,
Super
she is not.
Saiyan Jen.
She is
No,
not.
Super
We've
Saiyan
discussed
Jen.
this.
I am not.
Go go watch the replays. Super. Okay, go watch the replays. Now. But yeah, there's been some
Just
stuff
a
popping
light break.
off. I kind of got down in the street for a little bit. Y'all know I did do a live stream, a late night lurking stream. We deleted that. It's not even on private. It's completely deleted. Just because I didn't like the way it ended. It was a little bit too much doxing
Mhm.
for me, for my take, for the way I get down. The reason I even played that old goofy live stream is because Baba had his DVR off, so you can't red ball it. And I had missed majority of the show. So
Mhm.
he had called out for me when he did see me in the chat and yada, yada, yada. He did give me permission to play it. I still have access to it, but it was just too much. So instead of playing it in a private stream for just me and Godmama and our little crew, I went ahead and did a live with it so we could all hear what Baba had to say. And
Mhm.
then I just deleted it. So that's what that was. But that took a turn as well. Ghetto Intellect brought me up again. And, we don't have anything going on. There's no beef between us. What's done is done. I just feel like sometimes I have to correct some things because I don't like for people to mistell the story. That just drives me crazy.
Right. Right.
Especially when he was a part of it. Now, you can mistell the story if you weren't there, you missed some lives. Okay, that makes sense. But nigga, this was about you and I specifically and nobody else.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, Super, can you get some act right in our chat? Hit the up like, that's what you can do. And yes, we have cash apps up here. Go ahead and make it ring.
You're making
Okay.
it right.
But she is taken. She is married. Have some respect. But yes, you can
Yeah.
always hit the cash app, period. But I just don't I just don't like don't misquote me. I just don't like for that, especially and Ghetto, you've done it several times. From
Mhm.
calling me to the woman that got Emmett Till murdered. You've compared me
Mhm.
to that. You've said all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, then this last thing you said, oh, well, she went to the beef sector and cleared it up. Cleared it up. No, nigga, I went to the beef sector looking for you. So
Mhm.
you clear it up.
Mm.
I didn't hit Lady Nika's panel. Okay? So I don't know what you talking about. I didn't hit Lady Nika's panel. I had VS's panel and I might have hit someone else's, but VS's for sure. And that was only to find you. That was
Mhm.
only to find you. Go ahead, hubby.
Yeah.
Super, I told you act right in this chat now. Come on. So anyways, I don't like that. I don't like going back down history lane. I was gonna fire up a live stream. I was gonna unprivate those 2 lives that I did. I was gonna
Mhm.
go ham on this motherfucker because you fell for Diva Tomboyish's ass trolling you and you fell
Mhm.
for it. Next thing you know, you making threats. When I see Peeper, when I see that, when I see the Quan, he said that Sean and him had made up, but Sean better tread lightly or Sean better walk right. I've got it queued up. I don't know. So that's the thing with you, Ghetto. Everything that's happening to you over there in those sectors happened over here in ours
Right.
already. So we know what time it is. You don't have to retell the story to make yourself look better than. We know what time it is over here.
Mhm. And it's
So, but
always fuck Ghetto. Always. It's up and it's stuck with you, home skillet. It's up and it's stuck. You can keep
I just
me blocked so I can't, and I'm grateful that I'm blocked so I don't have to see your ignorance in the fucking chat. But it's always up and it's stuck with Ghetto because Ghetto don't know how to. They talk about women don't know how to shut up. Ghetto don't know how to shut up. Ghetto don't know how to shut his fucking mouth.
you
He's
know,
bop 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 bop.
I
He
don't
is a
know.
crackhead. Period.
I don't I've heard this rumor. I've heard it, but it's like someone
Isn't
even
there
broke it down.
audio? Is it? We got to find the audio.
What audio? What?
Because from what we was told, there's audio on Roy's channel that he admits that he used to be a crackhead.
Okay. That's the audio you talk about.
Where's
Okay.
Roy? Somebody go get Roy.
Yeah,
Hopefully
somebody
he
go get Roy.
jumps
Roy,
right
if you
now.
out there, drop down because we need you to confirm this. And we heard you're probably one of the only ones that can confirm this because it happened on your show. And I think it might have happened before you got your channel taken. But supposedly, something happened with the mouthpiece, and he ended up telling on himself that he smoked too many of his teeth. He didn't get them busted out his mouth. You've heard it, Rocket Queen. You've heard it. Okay, so I'm just gonna say rumors because right now we don't have the person whose show it happened on. But that's the rumors, Ghetto, is that you might have relapsed. So all I'm saying is when you speak on the lurker, please. And another thing I want to say to you, Ghetto, is stop talking about my looks. Okay, I don't need your compliments. That's what got you in this situation in the first place, is you complimenting me, and then you didn't know how to type it right because you're fucking all excited and you had to throw daughter in there in some fucking weird way and yada 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 yada. So just stop talking about my looks, and then when someone brings me up, just breeze over it or tell the story accurately. Okay.
How about you just breeze over it, because he can't get it together, girl, and you know he can't. So when someone brings up lurker to you, Ghetto, just be like, yeah, no comment. I don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
Because you keep digging this stupid ass hole. And like she said, you let Diva sit over there and gas you up to do ignorant shit. Like, you've been in this sector long enough, Ghetto. You've dealt with Diva yourself personally and the things that Diva gets down on. And you don't think the Diva would set you up for the okie doke? You're ignorant.
For the okie doke.
And meanwhile, Diva's sitting back giggling and laughing because she got content for her page. And you over here just looking stupid. No one, Rich Eyes Me Mug, no one tried to clean up what you did. Okay? No one. If I had to say anything, Lurker held us back from you.
Yes,
okay?
I did. Yes, I did.
Lurker held us back from you because we were chomping at the bit. Because there's no cleaning up what you said. There's no I mistyped. There's none of that bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. But no one changed the story. You changed the story. Sis was just like, hey, chill, y'all chill. Because she knew how we was,
okay.
how we was about to get down.
Okay. I really did, but I can't help what happened on other people's platforms. I didn't take it and run with it. I stated that. That's why I almost put my lives back up. But you know what? I'm over that. You need to be over that, and you need to move on. And anytime I feel like talking about it, I will. Ghetto. Okay? Because it happened to me. This was my story to tell, and I will tell it accurately. Okay? And if you can't help yourself and can't control yourself, at least get it accurate, or I'm going to stay on your head top. Period. The end. Okay? The end. And you see the chat over here, they talking about, yeah, he's oh, okay. So the rumors, I don't know, I'm still gonna stand by these are rumors, okay, because I haven't heard it from you, Ghetto, and I haven't heard it, I've just, these are rumors that I've heard. But anyways, let's move on, because I'm done with that. That's just gonna piss me off. I was gonna play some video footage and I was gonna do all of that, but I don't feel like doing all that, because then it's just gonna wind me the fuck up and piss me off. I'm gonna end up cussing and blah blah blah. So we don't need to do all that. Let's move right along. Oh, before we do, y'all, hold on. Before we do, shout out to Shitty Greg. Let me share my wall with y'all. Oh, I've already got it queued up. Shitty Greg just posted this, y'all, on his community wall. In this rising transit,
my intro shitty.
we still want some intro shitty. You damn right we do. Or not, it is what it is. You got yours. But I guess it's getting hot over there in Indy, y'all. So let's see what's going on. It doesn't say rule, but I haven't watched all this. And Shitty Greg, I'm gonna leave this in the comments for y'all. But Shitty Greg has said for y'all to go leave a comment. Let's listen to this together. This is our rising transit news report from Indianapolis, right? Somewhere in Indy. Indianapolis, Indy, somewhere.
At
Let's go.
Indianapolis this morning.
We want to get to Fox 59's Kit Hanley joining us from the scene on a shooting that has now turned deadly. Kit, what do you know at this point?
We do have an update to bring to you now. We do know that this shooting here, as Angela stated, has turned deadly. The victim found with gunshot wounds at this Marathon gas station on 10th and Rural has died after suffering critical injuries. And we do know that the victim was also a black man and that the weapon used was a handgun. Now, I'm going to step out of the frame so you can see that the scene here, which was still active just a few minutes ago, is now calming down. The caution tape is gone. And at one point, there were about 9 police cars here, and that number is also dwindling down. Now, let's go over what we know about this morning's shooting. We know that officers located a person with gunshot wounds at around 4:30 this morning. Now, we're still working to confirm whether the person was shot here or whether he was shot somewhere else and transported here. We do know that he was initially in critical condition and taken to an area hospital, but that victim sadly has now died. We're also still working to confirm a witness report that a person had saw a van drop off the victim and speed off. And we're hoping to talk to officers here later this morning to confirm that notice there. And it's also important to note that this particular gas station here at the corner of 10th and Rural does have a recent history of violent crime. We do know that 2 people were found shot here at this marathon at 10th and Rural just a week and a half ago. And a few years prior to that, back in July of 2021, we know that there was also a deadly shooting here. So still a lot of things we're trying to confirm for you, things we're trying to figure out. Officers are still here at the scene, but no PIO yet. So we're hoping to speak to one later this morning. But unfortunately, we do know now that this man has died. For now, reporting live in Indianapolis, Kit Hanley, Fox 59 News.
Kit, thanks for that.
Has anybody done a check on Tyra? Has Tyra been live?
I don't know. They said the jump out boy's been dumped a body over there. 10th and Rural. You know he stay on 9th and Rural.
Yes.
That's his local corner store. Well,
And
I'm
know,
what?
listen, I'm a little worried for 2 reasons, right? One, I'm worried because if something would have happened that dramatic close to Tyra would be live right now. You know Tyra. 2, I'm nervous because if he's not live right now, was he the one that got shot? Was he the one that did the shooting? Or was he somewhere in the vicinity and he just trying to lay low so he ain't got a quote unquote snitch? Ooh, Tyra. We getting a little deep.
Because he is the news reporter for his area, and he like to come on here and tell us how these niggas be out here acting crazy. So, Tyra J is on 10th and Rural. Oh, I thought he was on. Oh, he's 911. Never mind. Y'all know I don't be doxing. I don't got it right. My bad. He stay on 10th and Rural. Oh, damn. So either way, that's his local corner store.
Mm-hmm.
911 North Rural. I don't know. So he stay on 10th. Okay. Well, I put it in the chat. And yes, exactly. Rocky Queen can speak for herself, Jim. If you go over to the N.A.B, you could go get a mod stick over there, Jim. Okay. It's just on this particular channel, you need $50. If she's done that, she doesn't want a wrench. Period. True isn't worried about snitching. That's what I'm saying. He would have been a live reporter. He would have been like, y'all, look at these crazy motherfuckers out here shooting. Unless, okay, Nikki, unless they coming for him, or because did he get all his weapons back? I know he just purchased a new one. Oh
well,
no, y'all.
Before he purchased that one, he was outside with his weapons on him, talking with the camera, talking about, yeah, I got my shit back and blah, 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 blah. And then weren't they putting him in like this group on Facebook or something about snitches and
the Naptown snitch group?
Yes.
Naptown snitch group. I forgot all about that. Oh boy, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
So, and Shitty Greg just posted this like less than an hour ago, and the actual video is like less than 2 hours old. So, and it's about to be 4th of July weekend. You know, niggas act out. It's hot. The first of the month just came. Tyra likes to flash his lottery winnings.
Yeah.
Y'all be careful out there.
Please be careful.
Y'all
Tyra,
be careful out there.
where's the cut? Where's the prayer cut, baby? Because we gotta put Tyra in there. Because
It's
I
over
know
there. I need
Tyra
to
be
get it.
doing the most, y'all. I know Tyra be doing the most. But I won't giggle if he's the one that's passed away. I'm sorry. But Lord.
Oh, it's crazy out here.
Wake up on a Wednesday and a man done got shot.
Mm. And they say it's popping off in certain areas of Florida because of that young man that died on his birthday, Fulio.
Mhm.
It's just every summer.
Mhm.
Niggas get hot and they got pistols and they, you know what I'm saying, they feeling themselves. Don't include alcohol. Alcohol, drugs, heat.
Yeah.
And a weapon.
Recipe.
That's a recipe. So I'll be indoors with my AC on. That's where I'll
Right.
be indoors. Okay. Y'all can catch me inside this summer. As you can tell, I have not. Well, I did go to the pool once. I did get a little sun. I ain't gonna lie. Protect your gun laws. Amen. Let the church say amen. Because these Negroes out here acting crazy. If you have the right to carry it righteously, lawfully. But there was a video before that said what? That so occurred around 4:30 a.m. right when he is looking for his coffee, his cultures. Oh, Godmama just got done saying she wasn't gonna giggle, but we can't help it. I heard Tyra made Shitty Greg quit. Is that true? No pun intended. Hell no. Hell no. You see Shitty Greg still active. He just not active like we are. He just not active like we are. The problem, black single mothers. Nope, not today. Y'all not gonna get this from me today. I'm about to
not Jim trying to put us on a soapbox. Jim, you gotta wait until Salt hit this link to get that soapbox going, baby. Cause Salt been back there biting at the bit to get this soapbox of black single mothers conversation going.
Oh gosh.
So when Salt comes around, honey, I will drop that link specifically just for you so y'all can have that conversation. Okay. Period.
Oh gosh. I'm not doing it today. It feels like a Monday to me, for real. It does. It feels like a Monday.
It does.
But it's not. It's hump day, y'all. Okay, let's move this train on. So y'all just be cautious out here, okay? And when Tyra does go live, let us know so that way we can he can give us the 411 on what's going on in 10th and Rural because we're concerned.
Right. And so we know that he's okay.
Okay. So we know he's okay. Y'all, let's get it. Let me go over here.
Okay.
Let me go over here. I'm gonna take y'all over here and then we'll discuss it. Let's watch a couple videos. I told you, Godmama, I didn't have nothing planned. It is what it is.
Nigga? Do I refer to my kids as nigga? What? Jim? No.
I can't with Jim.
Jim is acting up in the chat.
I cannot with him.
He said that is problem number one. I agree, Jim. I agree. Especially if you do it to their little face. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here for that today, Jim. We're not here for that today. Come on a Friday when we have a topic, and we'll put it in there. We'll do that. We'll do that so we can really have a good conversation about it.
They say how they get on the women about how we treat our sons, how we raise them, and whether you a single mom or not. Okay, y'all, come on over here. Let's go. Let me present my screen. Y'all, last time we was here, we were watching the presidential debate. We have a new candidate. And this will bring us into our next segment. We have a new candidate, y'all. Another white man. Let's get it.
Vote for me, and I'll make Monday the second Friday, which will make Tuesday and Wednesday the second weekend. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me, and I'll put toilets in that you can flush tampons down everywhere. You're welcome. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me, and it'll be free to fish and hunt. We'll make those fucking senators pay for their own fucking mansions. Because I'm I'm running for shit. Vote for me. Because I'll make them fucking give you service without shoes or a shirt on. Because I'm running for shit. 2024. Vote for me. Because I'm not fucking 95 years old and I still remember where I parked my truck a few hours ago. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me, and I'll make it a law that if you talk shit on the internet, you have to fist fight in real life. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me, and I'll make everybody that's in the fucking Senate and Congress work in fast food for the next 8 fucking years. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me, and if we got a problem with another country, I'll catch a fair one with their leader, and it'll be fucking done with. No more wars. Because I'm running for shit. This message is approved by Captain Motherfucking Isosceles. Bitch.
Did that man say that he would make it to where you could stuff ham hocks down the toilet?
Tampons.
Tampons. Oh, okay.
He said, "You're welcome." It is another joke. It is another joke. He said he running for. He said, "Listen, some of those policies I got to agree with."
Right? You can go hunting and fishing and make the senators pay for their own fucking mansions. Period.
Okay, some of those policies I agree with. What's up, Nep? Uh-oh, Nep, but he got the 2.0 in his name. Don't come over here with all that 2.0 now. Don't come over here with all that 2.0 now. You know that's a trigger for some people right now.
It's the trigger word. Trigger.
Oh gosh, we ain't there yet.
You
So
know,
the presidential debate, though.
I'm gonna vote for him. What's his name?
I don't know. I'll have to go back to his account. I've got it. I think I sent it to you in the topics. Did I send it to you in the topics?
Mm-hmm. I gotta find his name.
It's got his name on there.
Because
I don't know if he's really running, but he's making motion in the ocean. But let's get on to this debate, Godmama. We only seen part one, and baby, the critics are critiquing, and Black Twitter has had a field day with it all. Ooh, motherfucking we. If y'all not on Black Twitter, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Neptune supports King Curl. And it's not a trigger if you're cool. Ooh, wee. I know that's right. Neptune, y'all just be so messy in this chat. And I'm with y'all in the chat. Neptunes, you support King Curl? You be over there supporting King Curl?
I need to know. I need to know.
While we're waiting on that answer.
Big
Kylie, I saw you was here earlier. I love you, bestie. You're on Twitter. Okay, Rico. Rico the Sleaze. Rico the Sleaze. I'm under there as the lurker. I guess I could go get my link and drop it for you. I don't be doing nothing over there. I just be reposting shit. It's too early for this shit. Okay, we'll take that as a yes, and we'll say this for.
Big Raccoon says they got the receipts.
It's too early for this shit. 2.0 supports King Curl. Raccoon stay line. All right. Well, y'all beef it out in the comments. And then if you got receipts, you know what I'm saying? Big Raccoon or Big King Raccoon, go ahead and do you. Is Big King, you from Divas Camp, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I think you from Divas Camp, I believe. Anywho, moving right along. What you got to say about this debate? What were your afterthoughts? Because you was over there with Auntie talking about it, and I want to get into Project 2025. I kind of want to do some debate conversation, Godmama. Come on. And I am gonna calm down so I can smoke.
Like I said over at Auntie's show he had on Sunday. The debate that we watched was not created for the American people. The debate we watched was created for a worldview platform. And the message was deeper than just Trump and Biden giving their takes on what they feel like policies should be, how they're gonna change. Hold on one second.
Okay, do you? Let me pull up a quick clip for everybody. Let's go over here. Well, Godmama, I'm back here chiefing, y'all. I need to get my wake and bake going. And Rico, I'm about to drop my my Twitter in the thing. Y'all come on over here. And if y'all be acting up, cool. I love me some Twitter. Let me close this out. Let's pull up a little clip here. Let me share my page with y'all. Let's pull up a clip so we can just get a quick reminder of what the fucking debate looked like. It was a fucking mess. And it is what it is. All right, let's let this run, y'all.
Intensely probing.
Oh, hold on. I think this is the clip where, hold on, this might not be the, what is this one? Okay, this is where a bunch of people, this is just a quick, boop, boop. Okay, let's watch this. This is where they're just clowning Biden, basically.
And detail-oriented and focused.
For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America.
This is a man who is sharp, who is on top of his game, who knows what's going on.
He's smart. He's on his game. His mental acuity is great.
This is a very sharp president.
And the people that I've talked to say he's as sharp as a tack. He's fine.
They say he's sharp.
There's not a problem. He was sharp. He was sharper than anyone I've spoken to.
The president is sharp and he is tireless.
He is sharp as ever.
And he's fine. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity has declined is wrong.
His brain is good. He's still great.
He is sharp in meetings.
I believe the people who say that behind closed doors, Joe Biden remains sharp.
In meetings, Joe Biden is sharp.
He's sharp. He's fit.
There is nothing to these challenges, these suggestions that somehow he's not sharp. He's sharp as a tack.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death.
Actually, Joe Biden is sharper and has more mental acuity than Donald Trump, because more people believe that actually Joe Biden's mental acuity is better than Donald Trump.
I mean, he's sharp he's funny, he's sharp as a tack.
Kamala Harris says he is up to this task. He's, sharp as a tack. He's smart. He's energetic.
One of the themes this election cycle is that Joe Biden is too old to lead. And so everyone is seizing upon this. And it is a classic disinformation tactic. If you edit it in such a way, you can make it appear that he fits this narrative, that he is slow, that he is wandering off.
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie. That he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap. 8.
President Biden has proven himself to have a strong memory.
He has a great memory.
His mind is just as quick as ever.
He is sharp enough.
Joe Biden is sharp and on top of it.
President Biden is sharp. He's focused. He's bright.
The president is sharp as a tack. Sharp as a tack.
President Biden's doctors say he is in good physical and cognitive health.
Joe Biden, sharp as a tack.
The president was sharp as a tack. The president's very sharp because he is so sharp and he's on top of everything.
He seems right on top of it. The man is competent, alert.
Fully cognizant and sharp.
He's completely mentally sharp.
He's sharp. He's engaged.
He is sharp. He is engaged, and he is commanding.
That's pretty sharp.
Mentally sharp.
Biden was sharp.
Sharp and substantive.
He is very sharp.
And he's as sharp as a tack.
Biden is sharp.
The president is sharp and as able as ever.
This is a man that's on his game.
He was focused. His recall was good.
He was actually quite sharp and on top of it.
He is on the ball.
And you're going to see how smart he is. And
This guy's as sharp as a knife.
Tonight, he may have to channel.
Are y'all done with this? Are y'all done with this? Because it's a lot, right? We still got 3 more minutes. And all it is just replaying all the news streams. All the news streams that claim this man is sharp as a tack. Child, and if y'all didn't listen to her today, oh, this is beautiful. Y'all, I got so much cute stuff. Let me stop sharing because then I'll be all over the place on my Twitter. Now let's get into it. Bias CNN. And this was a very biased video because I'm not Team Trump or Team Biden this year, y'all.
Right.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to choose 2 of the lesser evils, or one of the lesser evils out of the 2. I mean, so I really don't. But this was pretty bad, y'all. And this is the first time in the United States presidential election history to do it without a live studio audience. Now, let me tell you something I saw, God, Mama. Let me tell you something I saw, Mama. They said that they had to build a mock stage that looked just like the CNN stage for Biden to practice in.
Yeah.
So this man is having to do mock debates. This is our president, y'all. Now, I know the president doesn't hold much power. However, we can't look this sloppy. Like this is too much. So anyways, the black lady, I forget her name, but the Speaker of the House, what's the black lady with the curly hair? She be getting up there doing all the press conference. She got up there and was like, yes, Biden was suffering from a cold, but he wasn't on any cold medicine during the actual debate. Then they asked, like, when's the last time he's had, well, then they asked him, the reporter asked, like, when's the last time, he's been checked? And I guess his last physical was in February. And so they're asking, like, do you, they told her it's a yes or no question. Do you see that this man has issues? And of course, she skated all around it. Y'all, this is just weird to me.
It is weird because just even hearing what I was saying before I had to go do mom things is you can tell that this was not specifically for just the American people. This was a message to other countries to let them basically know our country is up for grabs right now. We have a man that can't put 2 sentences together to save his life, and another one who is now a convicted felon. We can sit here and say, they framed Trump, they did this, they did that. The Supreme Court can go write new laws just for this specific situation, but it's still, the fact of the matter still remains the same, that our country is up for grabs right now.
I have to agree with you, Godmama, and it's very unfortunate to see. It's embarrassing.
It is. It is. Because it shows that we have incompetency on both sides. And then for, TikTok to take it as far as to now people are saying, well, I'm just going to run for president, and making it's just furthering showing that this is the veil or the curtain right on Wizard of Oz. The curtain is now being pulled and you're seeing what's going on behind that almighty person who speaks to everyone. There's nothing there.
Right.
These men couldn't even talk about policies. All they could talk about was who golfs better, who does this better, who does that better, who's going to jail, who could possibly go to jail. Black people. I see Twitter went nuts because Trump said black jobs, right? But Twitter forgot that Biden is the one who started the black situation in the conversation. Biden's who started that shit, because if we go back to the replay, I remember my facial expression when I heard Biden say, and the black family, because my facial expression was like, oh no, because I even said it during our live. I said, I was always taught, my grandfather always taught me, if a politician gets up there and gets to dancing back and forth talking about black people, they're not going to do nothing for you. They want to trigger you.
They're tokenizing your votes. They're tokenizing your votes, and I ain't going.
And I'm not going.
Nope. So, I mean, this is where we're at. And this is not, we still have we have other candidates, y'all. We got people like the JFK guy, the Robert Kennedy guy, not JFK, my bad. We got the Robert Kennedy guy. I mean, there are other options. However, this is who these are the primary picks that these entities have chosen to represent their side.
Right.
The Republicans have chosen Trump and the Democrats have chosen Biden. There's still room to, pencil somebody in. We got plenty of time, y'all. It's not November yet, but we're getting there. Yes, we have heard of. Let's get over there. Let's switch gears to Project 2025.
Before we do that, let me
Come on, Mama.
let me finish right here.
Go ahead.
Auntie brought up a good solution. It may not be the perfect solution, and the solution may not work. But Auntie brought up a good solution because we went back and forth on a conversation of when it comes to voting. And I've always been the type of person that I will not choose the lesser of the two evils. So if there is no one that I can vote for, I will not vote at all. That is my voice. But and there's a lot of people that do that, right? I'm one in a drop of an ocean that feels that way. But that in the course of 2 elections has not gotten us the result that we feel we have gotten. So Auntie suggests, good, Tyra just went live, so we know he's alive. Thank you. So Auntie suggested going to the ballots and writing in, I choose neither. And if a huge percentage of America went to the ballots and wrote in, I choose neither, or, something of that sort, they would then have to start adding that in, right? In their calculations. So that's because we were trying to come up with solutions. And to me, I told us that's a really good solution for us, even us who don't want to choose a lesser of the two evils. Go write that shit on the fucking ballot. I refuse to choose. No choice. Right. My motherfucking self. Something.
Yes.
Something.
I agree. I think we should have more options than what we have. This is just such a slippery slope. So I'm very cautious right now. I like to observe real quick. Let me educate myself. Let me observe. Let me kind of stand back. Okay. Right. I'll give my 2 cents, but that's all you getting is 2 cents, baby. And I can barely afford to give that.
Because a lot of it was a good topic. Y'all go over if you're interested in these kinds of conversations, go to Auntie's. I think it was Sunday on Auntie's Boiler Room. It was a Sunday conversation. Rich Rise Raslin, and there were multiple of us on the panel. We went, we had a beautiful dance back and forth, not argumentative, not
drop his link, Mama, so we can go check that replay, babe.
So, but a lot of the people were saying like, let's not focus too much on this one because this one really didn't count. The one in September is the one that counts. So there's part 2 is coming in December. So we'll be right here
in December.
I mean September.
Oh,
I think I was reading something.
Okay.
September. But I don't think they've dropped the exact date yet.
Yeah, for the next debate, we'll definitely be here doing what we did last time. Just giving y'all some faces to look at and streaming that. Okay, I like where this chat's at. Y'all are Nikki and Rico and Big King. Hey, y'all right where I'm at. Y'all getting into the politics. And Miss Raslin, where's double streaming, Mama? Oh, hey, Salt, you can come up. We're double streaming, so we're on both channels. So if you're over there and you're wondering where all the comments are, we're floating between chats, babe. So you can stay where you're at, or you can come on over here to the CCC, baby. And this Godmama just shared is Auntie's live stream that she was just discussing. So y'all, we like Auntie. He the big homie. Y'all go check him out. I'm gonna go watch that when we're done over here because I missed it, Godmama.
Shout out to the Purge.
Shout out to the Purge. Hey, Sinister. Happy hump day.
Hey, oh yeah, shit, it is Wednesday. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Y'all was just talking about Biden and Trump.
Yeah, we sure were. Come on, Salt. We haven't heard your opinion really. Come on.
Oh, I enjoyed the debate. I thought they was totally on some nigga shit. My favorite part was when Joe Biden called Trump a felon, and Trump said, "Well, your son is a felon too." It was total nigga shit, and I was all for it. I enjoyed the living hell out of it. Them niggas said, "Yo, we could get it in on the golf course anytime you want," and I was like, "Oh, y'all can." I loved it. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. It was very funny. Honestly, though,
is humor gonna run our country?
If
we're running the country off humor, then yeah, great job.
Well, I was just about to get to that, but honestly, looking at things, even if you don't want to vote for Trump, at the very least, don't vote for Biden. For anybody who's seen it, some of y'all might have seen it, some of y'all might not have. There's a video circulating the internet of what happened immediately after the debate was done. Trump turned around and walked away from the podium. Biden's wife or some woman ran up and grabbed him because he looked like he was about to fall over. And there were two steps. There were two steps that were maybe about, I don't know, five inches up. One was 5 inches from the other. He needed help getting down two tiny little steps. That old man is on the way out the door. That old man is on his way out the door. They're totally pushing that. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, you're right. Your body, your choice. However, they're trying to set people up for Kamala Harris. They want to put that nigga back in office because they know he's on the way out the door. So then she could become the first black female president. Even though she only won it on a technicality, didn't nobody vote for her to be fucking president. They have an agenda they're trying to push, and she over here doing phone calls with Taraji P. Henson and talking about, I'm out here in these streets, Taraji. Bitch, you ain't in no fucking streets. You were a Montel Williams groupie back in the day. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Come on, Salt, because
what's his name? Montel Williams. Montel Williams.
You didn't see that picture of her?
I did when she was walking the carpet. I did.
Yes, exactly. That bitch ain't nothing but a groupie. She ain't nothing but a bitch who just wants to be famous. A lot of these people don't give a fuck about the presidency. They don't give a fuck about holding the office. They just care about having their name in a history book, which as a man, I can understand that. I can understand wanting to preserve a certain legacy. However, it's coming at the cost of fucking up an entire country. Who, if there's a civil war, motherfuckers are going to get their heads chopped off like back in the day, which I'm all for also.
Right. And I'm glad you brought up that video of her and Taraji P because it really made me fucking
She
cringe.
said she's outside in the streets.
I'm
looking for it so I can pull it up, y'all. I'm looking for it.
It made me cringe. And what made me cringe even more was my own fucking people in the comments talking about, yes, no. Like, are y'all so y'all gonna fall for the fucking banana in the tailpipe again? Y'all, we gonna fall for that? We gonna fall for two black women getting up on the camera talking all the good trigger points. We have not learned our lesson yet. That's what pisses me off.
Once again, it's the government once again trying to weaponize black women.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, I found it. Y'all want to watch it together? I'm pretty sure all of us have seen it, but let's just slap it up here real quick.
Okay.
This shit was a disgrace, but here we go, y'all.
So what's on your mind?
Here we go.
No, Taraji. Now, I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison. The real, ain't you? You know. So what's on your mind?
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
They not.
There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote.
Yep.
The freedom to love who you love, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do. No, Taraji. Now, I wouldn't do that, especially not to a...
Okay, that was the first part. Look at this, though. It says down here, Comedy Central. And I was going to say that this looks like an SNL skit.
Oh, Taraji. Now, I wouldn't do that.
I'm looking for the one where she does it all.
what I'm tripping off of, it's like, well, Taraji, you know I'm out here in these streets, bitch. That's because Montel kicked your ass out the limo decades ago and you didn't know what the fuck else to do. Like, seriously, for anybody to fall for this shit, oh, they're attacking women's rights, they're trying to do all these things with gun control. Basically, they're saying, oh yeah, if you want to make it to where you can keep on having abortions, if you want to make it to where don't nobody got
Madam
no guns,
VP
if you
Harris.
want to make it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
my
ahead.
bad.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No. I was done. Go ahead.
Well, now I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Oh no, you were saying she's trying to use all this language that's going to appease to some of us.
Oh yeah, basically, well, just so you can get to the video, basically the bitch ain't shit. Go ahead.
No, the video's done, so that's it. I'm not gonna play the next one. I closed it. You're good. But yes, y'all, she's saying she's outside in these streets. She's saying they not like us. These people are extremists. She says the government wants to be all up in our reproductive rights. Y'all, that's what they have built themselves off being in our business. There would be no government if we didn't include them. We've included them into our business. Now we're upset because they too much in our business. Okay. We got another 2.0 in this mother. Come on, 2.0s. Hey, 2.0s. We haven't even hit that sector. Misunderstood is in the building. Hi, Misunderstood. Hey, mama.
Oh, Misunderstood.
Mod Squad's in the building. Hey, y'all. Misunderstood said, go Taraji. Go Taraji. Where's Taraji going, Misunderstood? Where is she going? What you mean go Taraji? Where is she going? Taraji. She was over there with Oprah. I know I'm not cammed up. Let me cam up and just say hello, but I like being behind the scene right now because I'm smoking. Hi, y'all. Come on in and hit the up like. Although she doesn't like Trump. Oh, okay. Yes, I like Taraji as far as I don't know. I don't know if I don't need my politics and my entertainment intertwining. It's cringe to me. Unless you are an advocate or anything like that, please don't use your platform to sway me and mine's. Okay? If on Sunday you don't give a fuck, don't come back on Wednesday and act like you do just for you to go back on Sunday and not give a fuck. Don't sway people like that. I do proud myself. Misunderstood 2.0. Come on, Misunderstood 2.0. Get on up here.
They're kind of treating Taraji as if she's like the empress of black women. If she speaks, oh yeah, we about to grab us a nice little chunk of votes type of shit. And I'm just like, yeah, no, they playing people for fools. And but the crazy part is like people are actually falling for it. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, seriously, as if things aren't bad enough. Taraji is rich. If anything, she got paid for this. She don't got to worry about shit like gas prices. Guarantee you she owns at least one home. People could barely afford to pay their rent these days, all type of shit. So yeah, let's go ahead and use her.
Taraji was speaking out. Hold on, so Taraji was speaking up about getting underpaid as a black actress. Taraji was saying all that, but she was talking about the color purple that had to do with Oprah. So that's what I was looking up Oprah for, because you were just rubbing arms with Oprah, but complaining about how you didn't get paid enough in black actors. Why you wasn't screaming in Oprah's face? Now you telling us that we need to listen to Kamala because they not like us. Kamala is not like us.
How much is Taraji worth? While she's over here screaming, black actresses need to get paid more. Okay, how much are you worth currently? Because I bet you it's worth more than the rest of the black women in this country.
Let's pull it up.
Well, she's talking shit.
Sinister, you missed
Taraji. As a result, Taraji P. Henson's net worth in 2024 is estimated to be $12 million.
Oh, that bitch could kiss my ass.
She's not one of the thousands of trillionaires. She's not one of the thousands of trillionaires Biden was speaking on.
Let's keep this. Taraji, the reason why Taraji is mad at Oprah was because Color Purple made $64 to $94 million, while Taraji only made $150,000 to make the movie.
Well, she need to be mad at Oprah, another black woman.
I just said that. I just said that. Why is she yelling at us when she could be? Why you didn't go beef with fucking? They were saying Oprah fed them pizza. They would, you know what I'm saying? Black people.
Black people. Exactly.
Like,
Oh
Just
man.
crazy. That's how we do our own people, but y'all want us to go follow Biden, who can't get down the stairs. Kamala, who she only hopscotches when she feeling funky.
they
Yeah,
send
I'm
us
good. I'll
Cardi
pass.
B. They sent us Cardi B last time Biden was
Oh yeah,
running.
yeah.
Remember?
They sent Cardi
Cardi
B.
was out here talking about go Biden and shit. Like,
Yeah.
are
And
we going to keep falling for the same magic trick every single time? Like, when are we as a people, as a community, going to say, you know what? You're hella fucking disrespectful for even trying to put us into this category or try to pander to our votes. Please go listen to Aunt because he broke all of that down. Why they pander to the Black and brown communities and all, because we're the swing vote. Wherever you can get the Black and brown communities to vote, that party is going to win. Period. I gotta step down for just a few seconds to go handle my children,
Go
and I'll
ahead,
be
Mama.
right back.
Go ahead.
Can I point something out real quick? I would love for everyone to see the last 5 to 6 times Biden spoke publicly and then compare them to the debate and see the drastic change. Guarantee 100% they dosed that man with something to keep him coherent. He slipped up a little bit at one point in the debate and said something about Medicare and or Medicaid or something, and they weren't even talking about that. He was like, with this, we're going to defeat Medicaid or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, whatever they dosed him with is wearing the fuck off. They gave that man something in order to keep him sane just long enough for that debate. But you see, he could barely fucking walk. They have no intention of really keeping that man in office. They trying to set Kamala ass up to run the shit. And then, oh, okay, first black female president. Y'all definitely better do what the fuck it is she says, because she out here in these streets. Remember that?
Oh, we do, but we have. Okay, we're gonna. Let me get to this chat. Misunderstood says 12 million is not. Let me put it back on the screen for you. 12 million is not a lot for an actress with her credentials. Poor thing is struggling to live her lifestyle. Go to Raji. Our moderator says 12K. I think you meant 12 million. 12 million ain't enough. Ain't nothing compared to her counterparts. I mean, let's talk about that. That's true. So as much as we want to, okay, well, as much as we want to throw them under, if we're comparing to counterparts, I can understand her. I'm not in their tax bracket. I understand that, but I can understand that she is underpaid compared to her counterparts. And you guys, we just because we're harping on Biden right now and Kamala doesn't mean Trump's time isn't coming, because we haven't switched gears over to Project 2025. So right now we're just talking about the Democrats. We are going to switch gears and go ham on these Republicans as well. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, as far as Taraji P. Henson goes, and I'm about to stop saying her whole name like that. I'm just gonna say Taraji. You have to look at her track record of movies. Rarely was she the star of a movie. Hell, I didn't even find out what that woman's name was until the movie Acrimony. Before then, she was always a second-rate star. She was like anybody ever seen that movie Dead Presidents? Remember the dude who ended up at the end of the movie becoming a pastor? A bunch of y'all have seen that nigga in at least 100 films, but I guarantee you don't know what his name is. It's the same way with Taraji. A bunch of people for the longest, she has done a shit ton of movies. However, what was her role in those movies? In Baby Boy, she was somewhat one of the stars. He wasn't the main star. That movie wasn't about her. It was about a nigga trying to move out of his mama house. And she just happened to have had a baby by that Pookie and Ray Ray and Lamar type nigga. Look at her track record. It's just like when Monique tried to sue Netflix because, they said I was a legend. But guess what? You haven't done any comedy shows in the last 10 to 15 years. And are you still funny? We don't want our show to flop. So, we're not going to pay you as much as we pay these dudes because we don't know if you're going to do as well as them. Chappelle, who's been doing shows for the last 10 to 15 years since the Chappelle show ended. Same as Chris Rock, who still does shows today. It's all about what is it you're doing currently and what has your track record been? What level of the game have you been at for the last 5 to 10 years? You know, that's what it's about. So, I mean, we could agree, disagree. I ain't attacking nobody or nothing. However, I'm saying, compared to a nigga who doesn't even have $1 million, 12 million must be horrible. 12 million, that must be, it must be horrible to have 12 million, to be worth $12 million and to be able to walk the red carpet and to be famous and be talking with that must be terrible. Go ahead.
mean, I won't say it's like I said, that's two different tax brackets for me.
Yeah.
So I can't comprehend what it's like to be worth 12 million. However, you know, she has a right to speak up of being underpaid, even if she's worth 12 million,
Yeah.
and maybe not everybody thinks all her credentials equal 12 million. You know, it is what it is, and I know what it's like to be in a field and not get paid. But I threw a fit about it. I was like, either you upgrade me, either I get a raise or I'm leaving, one or the other. I didn't stick around and complain. I said, this is, you get the ultimatum, period. Or I just stop doing half the shit I'm doing. Okay. And I go back to being like these, I'll do what these other motherfuckers are doing. Okay.
But I do remember King Curl had not King Curl. I think somebody wrote that shit in the chat, and it's in my
Oh,
head now.
let me
'Cause I'm
address
just
that
on
chat real
Netflix.
quick. Our mod squad is in the chat, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not up in the chat. 504. I was letting them run ham in this bitch. Super Jim came in. They've been going after Neptune. I don't know. So I haven't been checking anybody, but our mod squad is here, y'all, and our mod squad operates independently. So if she times you out, if she puts rules in the chat, we support it. So there we go. Just a heads up. I think Big King Raccoon was timed out for something. I didn't see what was said or whatever. But our mod squad is here and she don't play. Okay, sorry, Godmama. Go ahead.
No, I had seen where Raccoon had said something where Diddy did the vote or die. It's the same
Oh,
thing. Like
yeah.
they're doing these trigger didn't buy in. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I have ADHD, so thoughts race through my head while I'm speaking. But what also irritates me is, Twitter did this whole black jobs thing, right? What is a black job? I'm going to turn in for my black job. But we
Right.
forget that Biden was talking about you're not black if you don't vote for me. So it's cool for him to say some stupid, ignorant shit like that, but it's not okay for Trump to say black jobs. Either it's okay for one and all, or it's not okay for all. That's where they keep getting this divide and they keep winning and conquering, is because they keep playing. Y'all, the citizens allow people to keep playing in their fucking face, just so we can sit at a dinner table and argue with each other because one person wants to vote this party and another person wants to vote this party. But like I said on Aunt T's page, and I hate to burst some of y'all's bubbles, but regardless of which wing you vote for, you're still voting for the same bird. A bird has two wings. So the body of the bird controls the wings. The brain of the bird controls the wings. The wings are not the problem. The center of the bird is what's the problem. So while we want to sit here and keep arguing left wing, right wing, conservative, liberal, Republic, Democratic, you still allowing these people that sit in the middle of the bird to get away scot-free with no accountability, no repercussions. The people in the middle of that bird get to sit in the middle of that bird for life if we don't do something as citizens. Those congressmen, the Supreme Court, the Senate, the House, those people don't have term limits. They can be in the office until they die, croak out and die. And we're worried about, oh, well, Trump wants to take our reproductive rights away from us. No, it's not just Trump. Like, stop being so ignorant. I gotta take another drink. Cause shit. The ignorance really gets to me sometimes. It really does.
It makes you want to cuss people out and talk to them crazy. Now you see why I be talking to people the way I do.
It does. It makes you want to cuss people out and act a fucking banshee, right?
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, Biden is too old to be in office. Even if you don't like Trump, I'm not saying vote for Trump. I'm just saying don't vote for fucking Biden. That man is on his way out the door. He is fucked up so much already. And then in the debate, it became a no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. And he said, well, I had to clean up your mess before I started making things better. That's every fucking president's excuse. A bunch of people said that about Obama. Oh, he's cleaning up Bush's mess. And Bush is cleaning up Clinton's mess. And I'm just like, that's always the go-to thing. It's like, okay, at some point, like what exactly is your fault? Can you at least say what is your fault? What did you fuck up on? Accountability is
a lost art.
There's a serious lack of.
It's a lost art. So being accountable.
There's a lack of. Pretty much.
Nikki, I'm with you, baby. Trump wants to enable the people that want to take your reproductive rights. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely, Trump wants to enable those people. And hey, Lion Pelt, y'all, I was back here talking, but I was on mute, so my apologies. I was looking up Project 2025 summaries because we're going to jump off these Biden people real quick, and we're going to harp on these conservatives.
And it's funny that Crayons is bringing up Ronald Reagan in the chat, and we're about to roll on into Project 2025.
Don't forget, he turned Jay-Z into a monster.
Listen, I don't fuck with some New York cats. Okay, Trump would be one of them. Jay-Z would be another. You know why? Because they're on a totally different league than I am. There's some New York cats I would not fuck with, and Trump and Jay-Z would be one of them. Every city has them, right? Unfortunately, never mind. I was gonna say something ghetto. I was gonna say, unfortunately, Houston got what? We got Jay Prince. Anywho, let me do a quick summary of this Project 2025. And before I dive too deep into this, y'all, shout out to my co-host Godmama, because she be putting us up. Oh, we're back cammed up. She be putting us up on game about a lot of shit. And
you do too. Toot your horn.
I mean, we all do. Salt does too. Okay, we do. But right now we're giving flowers to you. Don't worry. Me and Salt get our flowers all the time. Okay, period. So she tells us about this Project 2025, and she's like, Lurker, I've read some of it. It's fucking crazy, friend. And I'm like, okay. Like, it sounded like a conspiracy thing, right? She's like, no, bitch, they have a whole manifesto. 900-page manifesto. Well, I have brought back book club, y'all. And I want this to be read. So if you're an N.A.B. club member, book club member, I have posted the link to the actual PDF so you can print it out or you can bookmark it. You can highlight. I got the PDF link over on the N.A.B. channel. For the sake of yourselves, please read it. For those of y'all that are Team Trump, please read it. Okay? Please go read this. So that way you don't got to take my word. You don't have to go to the conspiracies. They have wrote it out. They have made it public. They are not hiding it, and they are ready for y'all. So I'm going to play a summary. Now, mind you, I haven't watched these videos, so I don't know how good of a summary this is. A lot of people are only stuck on like the first couple chapters. They're like, oh, they want to take away names, right? What do they call those? Like pronouns and stuff. Oh no, baby, this manifesto is way deeper than people taking away your fucking pronoun. Amen. This shit is way deeper. It is wild. But you see what our girl, not my hair looking cute, y'all. Stop. Anyhow,
they put that in the first couple of chapters.
The theys, the thems, the he, she's, the nays, the bi's, the whatever.
Why do you think they did that? Why do you think they put that in the first couple of chapters? Do you think it was, to deter people from reading the rest because they're so stuck on that?
Absolutely.
Come on, Talk. You getting in it right now, baby. You getting in it.
Absolutely. Because we're dumb and we don't have our span, right? Is gone, null and void. They say it's brain rot, and I suffer from it. I do. I have brain rot, but our fucking attention span is tiny. So yeah, let me read this first where they say I'm taking away gay rights. Bitch, they're taking away your rights to own land, your rights to health care. They're taking away. They want it gone. They want rid of all federal government. Okay, they are trying to take us back to pre-1864 days. Okay, I'm not saying they're trying to bring slavery back, but they're trying to give states the option to say yay or nay. Us down here in the South, you see it's already popping off. Oklahoma just said it's mandatory to have, this in their school. Louisiana, what are they putting up? The 10 Commandments have to be posted in every school. Listen,
Louisiana's the 10 Commandments. Oklahoma, they're teaching the Bible.
the Bible has to be in every class. Every teacher has to teach from the Bible. Now, I am a believer of Jesus Christ. I am not a believer. I am not going to force that onto anybody else. Okay.
Right.
I understand the history of our country. We're supposed to be built as a Christian country. Do we need to get back to some things? Yes. But you're not going to force it like this. This is giving me the EBGBs. But let's watch a summary, y'all. Let me see what Project 2025 got going on. And for those of y'all that have children, be mindful because they coming for the Department of Education. Okay. I don't know these white people. Let me get this. Am I sharing my screen with y'all? Oh, not yet. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I guess these white people are going to talk about it.
People listening.
You said what, Godmama?
I was telling Razzle Dazzle, thank you for reminding the chat to hit the like button.
Yes, please. All clear on the backup. Thank you, 504. They've been cutting up in both chats.
What that is.
The most advanced effort to prepare for an administration that there's been in history. And it started even before Trump had clinched the Republican nomination. So for years now, this project's been underway. So the project you mentioned, Project 2025, part of the Heritage Foundation, like a very well-funded project. And they are pre-vetting thousands of people that could come in to a Trump administration, who could go in as top appointees, top nominees. And so they're building this massive resume database on this side. And then on the other side, they and others are developing extremely detailed policy for what he did. Because this is what Jim said, the chaos of last time, they recognized that last time
they need more discipline.
Right. And they knew that like they couldn't get Republicans to agree. They couldn't get the administration to agree. This time it's going to be much more organized and it's going to be move fast. They recognize how fast they're going to have to move. And one of the biggest things that they've said, and Axios has led on this, and the New York Times has done great reporting on this, is the effort to turn over the bureaucracy, to push out so many people who in the past administrations have just accepted that's what's going to be there. They're going to turn that over. They're going to move fast on the border. They have, and at the Justice Department, the way it's been said to me is whatever you think is the most aggressive possible approach you can take on immigration, his appointee is going to be even more aggressive and purposeful.
But is there cause for concern with this whole plan? I mean, it's not just an ideology, isn't it? Sort of fealty at all costs. And how are they looking for people who will fill these important roles?
Total fealty. It's all, I mean, they're very clear. It's a loyalty test. Like it is about like, what do you think about Donald Trump? And if you can't pass that, you're not going to get into the government. And it's a big deal because we're not talking a couple hundred people. We're talking, it could be tens of thousands of people. And the way government operates is you have these obscure agencies that are by design boring and should be boring. And they're staffed by career civil servants, people who have domain expertise.
And a rich knowledge base.
Rich knowledge base. So if you replace that with people who are just purely ideological, then you can start to stretch the boundaries of what can you do through administrative action, which doesn't require Congress. You can also stretch, and they're going to do it. They're going to try to figure out, let's do things that might not be ultimately legal, but let's have the courts render a verdict while we do it. So even the firing of 40,000 people to like, there's a real legal case, like, can it be done? Can it not be done? They'll do it. And then they'll just go to the courts and hope that they win it. And what it'll do is it'll just step way back. The thing that I worry most about the country is we basically are now on this 20-year path where we've basically lost faith in every institution, media, government, church, Boy Scouts, politicians, you name it. And so whenever you have people in a public setting who are continuing to be exceptionally derogatory about government, making everyone think that everyone's on the take, making everyone think that everyone's incompetent, then you don't get the really smart people who might want to come to work to government to make government work. And so you end up with not anarchy, but you basically end up with a bunch of people who just feel like they can't trust anything, and you end up with nothing that unifies all of us. And we've gone through periods like this in history, but they're dangerous periods because at the end of the day, there are things where we have to be united to be able to do it, and where you do need a functioning government. With AI, man, it's going to be a big deal. I wish I had smart people in government who are working on that and thinking about that and making sure that we win this AI war and China doesn't, and that we do it responsibly and it doesn't lead to mass unemployment for a big sector of people who just finally are rebounding from the manufacturing crisis that really hit them hardest.
Right.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. So I know there was some big words thrown around. Hold on. I know there were some big words thrown around. But listen carefully, and Nikki caught it. I love Nikki. She's smart. She's quick with it. Cult-like behavior. Listen, y'all. They are saying that they will remove people who have had lifelong career education and knowledge in a specific section of our government, even though Godmama is saying, hey, we shouldn't have lifers sitting there as far as House and Senate and things like that. But when it comes to the Department of Justice, when it comes to Department of Transportation, when it comes to the engineering and stuff like that, we need people who have they have degrees behind it. Whether it should not, your political loyalty should not determine your career placement. And that is what they are saying. That's what Project 2025 is bringing. Let's remove all these motherfuckers and put it in people who are loyal to Trump, people who are loyal to ending abortion care. Yes. So y'all, I know I've got some really hardcore conservatives as my subscribers. I mean, I've got some hardcore libertarians, Democrats as well, but I do know my boisterous right-wing subscribers. But before y'all jump on the Trump train, please know that there are powers behind that are saying, hey, as soon as this man is entered into office, we want, you heard him say, quickly. Now go read it for yourselves. I haven't dropped it. I will go get that link and drop it for y'all because I do care about y'all. I do care about our country. And I want you to make an informed vote. This is my son's first year to vote. We were so excited to get him registered, and that's his right as an 18-year-old. Hell, they might be they're making threats of, hey, you got to be in the draft and blah, blah, blah. And this is what my son's left to vote for.
Right.
My son's first time to vote might be sent off to war, and this is what the fuck. So please just inform yourselves before you jump on any fucking train, okay? And don't let me and Godmama or Salt sway you. Go do it for your fucking self. All right, I'm gonna go get this link. Go ahead, Godmama. Come on, Salt.
I mean, you know, I enjoy that you said you brought up your son because many of my timeline was mothers and their graduated children from high school, right? So we've got, and that's what I talked about with Auntie Sunday. We have a whole new voting pool that just came in this year. Across the country, brand new 18-year-olds that might be ready to use their voice that the country gives them, right? And so, like I said on Auntie's, please try to keep as much as your bias, your opinion, out of your conversations with them. Please let your conversations with these new voters coming in to be of an intellectual conversation, not I'm a Democrat, you have to be a Democrat. I'm a Republican, you have to be a Republican. Give these children space and information so they can come up with their own informed decision, because these children might come into this voting pool and not like any candidate, right? So they need to have an option on how to voice that opinion too, because I was never taught an option of how to voice my opinion when I don't want to choose from what you've given me. So I'm hoping that maybe these new ushered in babies can kind of get that in a way where something can happen. But just because it doesn't matter, and I want you guys to understand what Project 2025, it doesn't matter if it's Trump at the face or not. This Project 2025 is for the next conservative leader that steps into office. This manifesto will start day 1, January 6th, when that president steps into office to make his oath to the people, to his country. They have already planned in the manifesto, they're firing everyone. Everyone is fired. They're bringing in their 400 scholars, their 400 to-dos that they, whatever, to help the conservative president run the country. That's the plan. That's the goal. For the first 180 days to implement all of these policies, to fire every last person so they can get their policies pushed.
And it's not just firing people. Now they're pushing in forcing Christianity on people, forcing Christianity beliefs on people. It goes further, guys, and we haven't read the full 900, but that's why I'm asking it to be a part of the book club, so that way we can be knowledgeable about what's going on. And I appreciate, Salt and I joked about this yesterday, about people doing shit in our face, right? Like, oh, you be racist in my face. I appreciate you putting, it's up to me then, right? To make an informed decision or to stick my head in the sand. So with all this new age, shout out to Julian Assange, who just, walked out free, the WikiLeaks master. Give us the information and let us do with it as we see fit. Period.
Rich Rise Mayor. Good to
But
see
can
you.
y'all imagine? Can you imagine Christians running the country? I watched a video today. Hold on, because I do. Oh, I'm sorry, Salt. Go ahead, Salt. Go ahead.
Salt,
I was about to go in on some Christians.
Because you sound like you're about to say something
Well,
good. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I just saw this video where they were like mocking the Holy Spirit and doing all this dancing and stuff, right? And the people in the comments go, I'm going to leave that for God to judge how they worship God. Well, why don't you keep that for the gays and the homosexuals? Why don't you leave that for God to judge? Oh, you'll do it when it's other church people, but you won't do it when it's non-church people. No, we need to let God be the judge. The end. We should be the example and God should be the judge. That's it. That's all. Not forcing ourselves, not da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jesus he called the hypocrites out and then he led by example. And that was it.
Right.
And that was it. Okay, so come on, baby. Hi, Mayor.
Yeah, well, as far as everything you guys are saying, for the most part, I agree. It's the majority of the country is a bunch of dumb people. The majority of the country is a bunch of people who, whether they want to admit it or not, want to be led. They want to have quick, easy decisions. They want quick, easy fixes, and they figure, okay, well, you said that you would give me this one thing, and so that's just what I'm going to harp on. You said this one thing, so whatever comes after that, it's whatever, as long as I get this one good thing. That's why they're talking about the whole women's rights thing, protecting women's bodies. But, guess what? This is what they're going to do to your children in school. Oh, you didn't read that part of the chapter. Oh, you missed that part. You were just focused on whether or not you could kill a baby or not. Most people want to be led while at the same time feeling like they're the ones in control. The government is very good at making people think they're in control when in reality they're really not. It's like no, nobody really is. So I mean, even if they put the information out, people are dumb, and most of all, Americans, people are fucking lazy. It's like it's like Lurker had to put this shit a part of a book club, hoping that it'll split up. Okay, we gonna take these chapters, we gonna take those chapters. People are fucking lazy. Not calling y'all lazy. I'm just saying, like, You know how many people are not going to read through all that shit?
Well, I even
Mhm.
I discussed maybe I do an oral reading because I don't want
Yeah,
people to be stuck
that
on
would
it.
be
So I don't say that I'm not being lazy. When I do book
no,
club, I
no.
read the
I'm
book
just fucking
myself.
with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I
No,
just
but
Don't do
I
that.
understand what I get what Salt is trying to say. Salt is trying to say that the American people are so lazy that we have to go to a book club for the information to be broken down for us. We won't go do it on our own.
Yeah.
We'll wait until someone else does the heavy work for us, and then
Okay.
we'll go do it. And
Okay.
that's not no shade to anybody who's in our book club at all. I'm just saying that's basically what Salt is saying. Like, we're so lazy that we won't even take the time to go read it ourselves. We have to wait until there's a group gathering to do it. And I get that. I get it.
And to go back to what I had said earlier about the why did they put the they, them, and she and he and they in the first couple chapters. I guarantee you that's not the only thing they put in the first couple chapters. Bottom line is the government doesn't give a fuck about your sexual identity. They don't give a fuck about not really. They don't give a fuck about what it is you worship. All the worst things are probably going to be somewhere in the middle or in the back of the book. They are keeping motherfuckers distracted with this them and they shit and women's right. They truly don't give a fuck about that. They give a fuck about preserving their legacies, keeping their people in charge, keeping their people in control. They don't give a fuck about which you identify as. Who gives a fuck about what someone identifies as when you can have control over the next the next 3 generations of children that come through these schools and what it is they think and feel? Who gives a fuck about what you identify as now? It's like all that. There's definitely a reason. I think that's the reason why they even put something like that in the first couple chapters. They want to make sure you get to that, you get distracted by that, and my bad. Go ahead.
No, what we all identify is what's your last 4 of your social, ma'am, sir, they, them. What's your last 4 of your social? They don't give a fuck, Mr., Mrs., it, bot. What's the last 4 of your social? You want to identify? They got you identified.
Right.
So you said something, or maybe it was Godmama, I don't know. One of you two said something about shit's not going to really change, or flipping back and forth, but it will though. People forget how much power the actual people have. We are so accustomed to our air conditioner and our fucking cell phones. But if we did one good boycott that lasted a good 8-9 months, baby, we can get people to do things. We're too
that
busy.
ties into laziness though. That's where the laziness comes into play. And it's things don't get me wrong, things will change, but it's like I said, the government is very good at what they do. It's just like with the whole Cuban missile crisis, I think it was. Basically what they do is like they'll do something really terrible, but you won't find out that they did it till about 50 to 30 to 40 years later when it's already too late. It's the groundwork has already been laid. There's no way you can stop it now. Plus it was so long ago. Who gives a fuck? Us right here, right now, we're going to see tiny little changes, but our grandchildren, for those who even have children, even have grandchildren, our grandchildren and our grandchildren's grandchildren, they're really going to feel the shit that they're trying to do now. Because it's spread out over time. Because if they just do it all, just hammer everybody all at once. Oh yeah, there will be another civil war. That's why they have to spread it out. We're only going to see little tiny changes right now, and then watch where we're going to be at 20 years from now when Lurker's 70. Watch where we're going to be at 30 years from now. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be like.
70 in 20 years. Get this Negro off my fucking. Salt want to try it with me. In 20 years when I'm 70. 30 years, baby. 30. In 30 years.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
Don't even.
Shout out to motherfucking Clyde.
Y'all get what I was saying though, right?
Or he's still gonna be a young whippersnapper in 20 years. He's gonna be 44 with his baby ass. Ciao, goodbye.
Not the 30 years. Lurker will be 70, 2070.
Listen, I'm grown. I'll admit it. I'm grown. Okay. And I'll be thankful to see 70. Hopefully I can still pick, pack, nigga, whack. Give a
Give
dog
the
a
dog a
bone.
bone. Amen.
I'm saying at
Okay.
70, baby. Okay. You find
They
this
say that's when the 70s is say that's when we kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We
get
get
to
a little
cutting
hot
up.
and bothered.
I
Okay.
can't wait to, you know what I'm saying? That's a rite of passage. Being, oh, get out my way, bitch. You and your
Uh-huh.
BBL.
Can I make one quick point? Because then I gotta hop off. I gotta pre-trip this truck. Just one quick point. You see how easily you were distracted about your age and your identity and all that shit? You see how easily it was to distract you? See how easy it was to distract you right here and now? That's what the government does times fucking 40. But all right, everybody, peace out.
Jeez.
Child, get
Salt is a mess.
Let me ban him real quick before he goes. Let me ban
You're
him.
banned, Salty.
Man,
You're
the
banned.
fuck out of here.
Oh, Salt. A Super Saiyan Jim wanted to have the reason why everything is the way that it is because of single black
Black
mothers.
mothers.
Yes. So
And we
he
told
was
him to
Super
wait.
Saiyan.
So you got
Yeah.
up here. He's still up here. Let me drop him because he
Well,
said he gotta go. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends on what he means by. It depends on what he means by everything.
I don't know. I told him he had to
He
wait
was
for
in here
you.
trying to hit on Godmama. He said, Godmama, you white? How can I hit the super chat? Listen, Jim, he was cutting up.
Get us to 3,000 watch hours, Super Jim, and we can get a
Yes.
super chat sticker. Okay, get us to 3,000, and we're creeping. We're creeping to our 3,000 watch
Well,
hours.
Godmama, considering we started the show in January, I'm impressed.
I am too.
I'm
And
impressed.
also, while we're here, shout
the
out
end
to
of
the
January.
91% of y'all that are brand new. We thank you guys for hitting subscribe and coming and hanging out with us. We were shocked when we seen our analytics for this month. 91% new people.
Viewers. That's crazy. What's up, Roy? And also, thank you to Baba. I know
Hey,
my
Roy.
Baba fans, but thank you to Baba, Rita, Daquan, 504. Thank y'all for sharing us out on your community wall. Thank you, Rocket Queen, for tagging us and all the, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. You guys are cute. You guys have gotten us back in the algorithm. Just thank you.
We appreciate
Thank you. And even while we are on our little summer dipping and dabbing in, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We don't make money off YouTube yet. So we gotta go hustling, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go make money. We got bills to pay, bitch. Okay.
Right.
Y'all see we in the same location every time we go live because we ain't gotta move around. We pay our bills. Okay. We ain't gotta move around. We've been here only an hour and 32 minutes. It feels like 3 hours, but again, it feels like a Monday to me. We didn't get into the 2.0 yet, but I need to pause for the cause. I need to get up and use the ladies' room. So we need a quick intermission, y'all.
Daquan, go to the N.A.B. and do that shit, cause Mod Squad ain't finna let it fly over here on CCC. He in there going at it with Roy. Y'all go over to N.A.B. and cut up in the chat. Roy, we was looking for your ass earlier because we needed some cold hard receipts.
Oh wait, we did need that though. No, y'all let Roy. You know Roy be cutting up, and Roy ain't said nothing crazy yet. But we did need you, Roy. We were talking about you. No. Did you say I was? No, not you, Daquan. We needed Roy to confirm some stuff about Ghetto that Ghetto said on Roy's panel. So we needed Roy here. Roy, did Ghetto tell you that he lost his teeth to smoking? How did Roy? How did Ghetto tell you he lost his teeth? Because we heard from Big Bird that a long time ago he had told you some story about smoking his teeth away or something. So if you're still here, Roy, can you confirm that? We like it. All right, I'm gonna put y'all on another Project 2025 video real quick, and then I'm gonna take my nothing ass to use the ladies' room. Give me one sec. And I like the white people broke it down. Did you like that, Godmother? I like that. I enjoyed it. Okay. Okay, this one's 2 minutes. That should be enough time. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen with y'all yet. I'm sorry. Oh, we're back on that. He's definitely a crack. Listen, y'all, these are rumors until Roy can confirm it. Roy or Ghetto are the only two people that can confirm it because it happened on Roy's channel.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, if this man's gay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. My bad. He looked gay, so I don't know.
Here's how Donald Trump plans to end our democracy with Project 2025, and here's why we should not stop talking about it. Even if we put aside all of the fundamental lifestyle threats that will harm LGBTQ people, that will harm women when they ban abortion and ban contraception, Project 2025 lays out a step-by-step blueprint for dismantling our democracy. Step 1 says to gut the federal government and appoint tens of thousands of trained and vetted civil servants that are loyal to Donald Trump, that are now indebted to Donald Trump for their job. Donald Trump then appoints loyalists in key positions within the FBI, the DOJ, all of those three-letter agencies that he spent years attacking. After Donald Trump strips these agencies of their independency and appoints all of these civil servants, which he tried to do in his first term, this critical moment would come where a Supreme Court order comes through, let's say on the border wall or on the funding of education, and Donald Trump would ignore the Supreme Court order. This would make all of the people working under Donald Trump, all of these loyalists, pretty nervous. Would they be charged? Would they lose their job? But Donald Trump tells them to keep eroding these norms because he can just pardon them like he'll pardon the so-called January 6th hostages. So imagine this day comes where Donald Trump has ignored 4 or 5 of these Supreme Court orders. Then the Supreme Court starts to curtail its behavior to match Donald Trump's because it realizes that it will lose power if the president isn't following its orders. So at this point, Donald Trump's slow erosion of norms that we've seen over and over again reaches a boiling point, and every institution in America is working at his behest. And the average American doesn't even know who to believe about this. The right-wing media is spinning it up and saying that the Supreme Court is not really that important. They're just 9 people in robes. And they realize that gas prices don't go up too much when the Supreme Court no longer functions. They realize it doesn't yet affect their day-to-day lives. And this is when we have effectively lost our liberal democracy. The model of Hungary or Russia has been realized in the United States, and people's rights will slowly be eroded, especially if you are a minority. The FBI, the DOJ, the Supreme Court are all working at the behest of Donald Trump, and we have lost what America once was.
We can't save you from being.
Child, again, my apologies. I wasn't sure. I mean, y'all pay attention, y'all. That's all I can say. That's the best advice I have for you. Is just do your own research.
Is y'all chat? Let me know if y'all can hear her good, because to me she sounds a little muffled. Hey,
Do I sound muffled?
Now you sound better. You sound better.
That's better. I'll turn my mic up a little bit. I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, you sounded like you were like.
My bad. And I don't have all my stuff tuned up. But just do your own research is basically what I was saying. But let me get over here. Roy did say that was true, Ghetto. Roy said that was true, that he was smoking rocks in the mid 90s. It was on his old channel. And that's what I said, Roy. I said, I think it's on the channel that he got removed.
And then and then Roy came back and said Rocket Queen knows.
And Rocket Queen was in here saying
confirmed we got 2. And you know what Cat Williams says? If if 2 people say you smoking crack, you smoking crack. Okay?
Well, it's 3 because the Big Bird told us too. So it's 3 people that said, yes, you smoked your teeth away and you lied saying it was basketball. Oh, what a shame.
I keep trying to tell these people to go over there to Misunderstood. And I don't know if y'all think it's because I'm throwing shade, and because it's not. Go over to Misunderstood Sobriety Sector channel and get you some tips. Okay?
Hey,
because a lot of y'all skirts are showing that you need some sobriety in your life.
Yeah, I said it was giving relapse, but again, I was basing it off rumors. Now that it's been confirmed, I think, and everybody in the chat so far he can definitely confirm. Okay, unless he was lying to you. Who lies about that? Who lies about smoking crack in the 90s?
Right.
So,
maybe the 80s.
Kamala Harris would lie about that. Wouldn't she? Kamala Harris would lie. She been out here in these streets, y'all. Kamala was smoking with ghetto in the 90s. Isn't he a Democrat too? Let me stop. See, now I'm gonna start doing that, and that's ugly. Don't do that.
And he's a part of the boule. I'll go. You want me to go? Tag me in, friend. Tag me in. Shit. He a part of the boule too? Fuck out my face with that shit. Okay? We know how the boule get down. Period.
Boy.
The boule do some boule shit. That's why you was up there dancing like motherfucking Tina Turner and shit when you could have been Ike smacking some bitches. But no, you wanted to be Tina with the kitten heels on. Up here. What the fuck kind of bullshit? Jesus Christ.
He listen, and didn't they do coke? Didn't Ike and Tina used to do coke? So he had to get in full character mode. This is how I'm seeing it. He's one of those actors that has to be like,
he couldn't afford cocaine. He could only afford the crack. Oh, okay. He could only afford the stepped on, broken down version. Oh, okay. Didn't roll with the big dogs.
Hold on.
And
Speaking
snort
of Ike
cocaine.
and Tina, we have Whitney and Bobby. We ain't really done our sector news. We have Whitney and Bobby, aka Empress Janet and Rob Rag.
Hey, yo, she did Rob so dusty.
Listen, speaking of Ike and Tina, we have Bobby and Whitney. Empress Janet and Rob fucking Rag. Cuzzo wants the link. Come on up, Cuzzo, because we up here we chilling. We ain't
Yeah,
doing
I was waiting till we got to 150 and I was gonna drop the link to see if anybody wanted to come talk they
Yeah,
shit.
because
pop they
I don't want to do y'all dusty when we talking about politics and y'all just got to be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not fair. And even if we remove this again, shout out to Salt and shout out to Godmama. Even if we remove this, it will stay on the N.A.B. We are going to start double streaming. You guys get free mod sticks at the N.A.B. And over here is where your comments usually get put up. So y'all gonna make me late. Oh, Rico, we don't want to be late either, but we did set aside some time for y'all today because we ain't been live. We started season 3 and was like, okay, we're time for a break.
Yep.
There's the link.
Right. 2 days in. We're ready for a break. See y'all later.
Wait, did it do it by itself? It did the 2 streams like that by itself? You see where I dropped?
Oh no, I didn't.
It says CCC and N.A.B. So did it drop it for both chats? That's cute.
It may have.
Yeah, because I only see the one in ours, and then that's nice. Okay, StreamYards, and I owe StreamYards Friday. Oh, y'all hit my Cash App so I can pay StreamYards on Friday.
Period.
Thank you.
We got bills due. Last week y'all paid for our editing app, so thank you for that. Shout out to the two of y'all who donated at the presidential debate because y'all
2 people for donations though. 2 people for donations. I love that you guys are treating us both nice. Thank you guys. And I know y'all are coming out of pocket. I know y'all need electricity money because the AC bill's running. We thank you so much for your contributions.
We appreciate it.
Are y'all just planning on having a schedule or just random streaming? Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays and Fridays, Roy, is what we're doing.
Wednesdays will be more of our cut up day, like today. Fridays will be our
podcast,
serious podcast discussions and topics. So we're still doing that.
Oh, we got Cuzzo up here. Hey, Cuzzo. I don't be seeing shit on sometimes I don't know. Today my screen's been a little weird because I didn't even get to see the intro. Hey, Cuzzo.
You're on mute, E.
She could have done way worse.
Can y'all hear me?
And hear you now.
Oh, okay. I was trying to use my headset. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Hold on. Hey, Cuzzo. Rico, we didn't see it, but somebody forced us to see it. We weren't in the chat. We weren't thinking about that lady, and somebody forced us to see it. I won't drop names on who forced us, but somebody forced us to see it. So we didn't see it firsthand. No. But did we see it? Yes.
But what
And was I
y'all
traumatized for life? Absolutely.
What y'all talking about?
I was like, damn, me and Janet kind of built alike.
Empress Janet got on here and showed. Well, they say she didn't mean to. She said she thought the camera was off, but baby, she was Buddha hole naked.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Buddha hole naked.
It's that's
YouTube.
the lady with the black eyes, right?
She ain't shit.
I ain't shit at all. Fuck that
She
bitch.
do have some little dark circles
She got
happening.
the raccoon mascara.
I
It's
do
all
too,
right.
though. I do too, y'all. I do have dark circles. They're not as bad as others, but it's because
No,
I
not
like to
like
rub
that.
my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like that though.
And we grew up in an era where they're calling it tubing mascara, but it's basically water, not waterproof, whatever.
Right.
They're back on that now. I'm like, y'all are bringing stuff back. Like, that's why I got dark circles, because we didn't have waterproof mascara back then, and if we did, it was expensive as shit.
Right.
Exactly.
So that contributes also to my dark circle. It don't,
Oh, okay.
and
And
I
you
don't even
being
give a
up
fuck.
tweaking and geeking late at night on information. Okay.
True. I did get some. I did
Oh,
get some
now I
black
can hear
circles.
y'all. I can hear y'all.
Oh, God.
Yay. But yes, back to what we were saying. So Empress Janet and Rob Reck are the Bobby and Whitney of
Of our
YouTube. Well,
sector.
on
Yes, they
Our
are.
our
Yes,
sector.
they are. Absolutely
And,
facts.
and if y'all didn't know, Empress Janet did her big one. The last time we were over here talking about Rob and Janet, we were saying how they got back together. She was going out there to see him, and we
Uh-huh.
were going to kind of keep an eye on what transpired with their madness, right?
Right.
So they come back, and Rob's
They got
channel,
flagged. They got
right?
flagged. Yeah.
They got flagged because Rob was back there by the air fryer on a nightstand, and he accidentally showed his male
What?
part. Yes, girl.
Oh
And he accidentally
no.
showed his male
Oh
part,
no.
so they flagged the channel down. Well, Empress Janet does her big one, and she goes and
Uh-huh.
deletes Rob's StreamYard account and all the videos that he has.
All of them,
So
they all gone?
Because
all of
well, she has manager rights like Godmama and I share, so she has access to do whatever she wants on the channel, and that's what she did.
That's what she did.
And she's saying he was upset because she was having a
Well, you know, the
thoughtful.
funny thing is, I just saw them live last night. So did she did she do that last night?
No, this was about 2-3 days ago. He just got Henny clipped it. Oh, we should go to Hennywise. But he just got his channel back. Like he was over on Coolin's channel. He was over on Tina Turnup's channel. He was having to use other people's YouTubes because he couldn't go live
wow.
himself. So now he can go live again.
Oh, okay.
But he lost all of his like big view channel when he'd go to jail and stuff. He lost all that. It's gone forever. Now, do some of us have it? Of course we do. Of course we do. Of course we've got some of Rob Rack shit. And we have the type over here. We have the type where it's not edited.
Deserves everything he gets, though, right?
Absolutely. He could have been pumped the brakes on this fucking train and didn't.
Instead, he lost
Roy,
his
he was talking to
job.
your girl Crazy. Did you hear him talking to Lovestone Crazy the other night? He was telling Lovestone, go get your nigga, tell your nigga to stop, blah, blah, blah.
You're cracking up.
It might be your headphones.
She couldn't. She doesn't have the rights to do it right there, Roy. She couldn't do it. But he was
No.
talking shit about or
You
talking
know
shit
what?
to
Let
your
me
girl.
leave, and I'll try to come back.
Yeah, because I think it's your headphones. I think it's your headphones.
It's in the chat, hubby.
Hold on 1 second. Lurk. Give me a hot 30 seconds, and we'll be back while people get their situation together. I think we need to go ahead and drop E and just let her come drop the link again and let her come back up.
And it could be my StreamYard, guys, because I said I've been having issues with it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
We'll be
I
back.
could be fucking up the show. Sorry. See, I can't see those. I
We
can't see
are
those
gonna
on my
see
side.
You can't see him?
I can see them on the stream, but I can't see them back here. It's telling me something about not supported or something. This is the second time. I can't see him on my end. So my stream. Okay, Daquan, are you there?
Hey,
Okay, hello.
Mm-hmm.
hey, I heard words to that whole situation.
Uh-oh.
I heard
With
words.
Bobby and Whitney?
Yeah. So while Raw was over there cooling, she was streaming cooling. So you know cooling don't like this. So cooling left her part of the show while she was still live to go on Janet. So she went over there, told her don't stream because you know she don't want all that to go do the whole back and forth. So she said she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? After she left, she kept doing it again. I'm like, yo. And then all of a sudden, she got mad even more, talking about something. She was gonna drop some pee on his channel. I was like, yo.
So all that, I watched all that live, hubby. That she had already deleted Rob's channel and stuff. And on Coolin's, they were trying to tell Rob how to remove her as a managing mod or as a manager to his channel. So I watched all that, but that's not why they got flagged. They had gotten flagged before that. So yeah, it's just a hot mess over there with Empress because she jumps from 1 minute to loving Rob to turning around and just, I don't know, they're toxic, they're made for each other. It's crazy.
Like I said the last time we talked about them, I really think that Janet is trolling. I really think Janet is trolling the shit out of Rob. I think Rob has low-key kind of fallen in love with this woman, and she's using it to her advantage. And
is he
Rob
sober enough to fall in love? I mean, is he sober enough to fall in love, friend?
You know, the way Rob and y'all sent that video the other day, right? And was like Rob's crashing out. And when I hopped in there, I was like, he looks sick. And I don't mean like sick in the head. I mean like literally internally sick. Rob is losing weight in his face, like wasting almost weight. I don't know. I think so too, Roy. I think she is just as desperate as he is. I think it's the desperation for YouTube clout, I guess, to be notarized, to be somebody.
They no longer care about their audience. They care about each other's attention. They don't give a fuck if there was 3 people in the chat. This, as long as Rob is one of them or Janet is one of them. They do not care. Now, do they feed off the attention? Yes. You know what I mean? And yes, that hit in, but they're doing it for each other. This is Bobby and Whitney, y'all. They don't give a fuck about us. This is Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah.
He lost his job, Rocket Queen.
Yeah.
But you said something. I almost queued that up where you said, it's June 3rd, and mark my words, Rob is going to be crashing out. So it's unfortunate, but we all know it's coming. He ain't smoking meth. Shut up. That ain't no meth. That is straight alcohol.
Yeah. That's straight alcohol. That's alcohol. It's eating your liver.
True Freeman will go for days on alcohol straight. Right?
He'll come up with the bottle saying he's drinking.
You can hear it. He'll turn the camera off and you can hear it pouring. And then he was drinking hot sauce. Y'all saw him drinking hot sauce?
Oh, I seen him.
Oh my God. You drinking hot sauce, Rob? Baby. Seek help.
Please. We say this every time we talk about you, Rob. Seek help.
Seek help.
Like, oh my gosh. It is a mess. And I'm not, I don't know. I'm not going to throw what Roy is saying out the box just yet. Okay. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to throw it out the
Well,
box.
it's not, y'all. It's not math. Stop.
I don't know, friend.
And I
Is
gotta
he give?
ask,
He's not giving ghetto intellect yet. Oh, ghetto smokes crack. Never mind. Okay, I'm thinking two different drugs. Sorry.
and I gotta ask y'all two a question.
Mhm.
Since he came home from jail, do y'all think he was doing like better and then it got worse, or you think it just worse since he got out?
I don't know what he was like before Tracy because I never watched him, so I don't know. He was kicked out of like the Israelite people, but I don't know what for. So I don't know if he's better or worse. Was he always like this and just got some clout with Tracy? Because he was a mess when Tracy went to go see him. And that can't be no overnight shit. I just never watched him or paid attention until Tracy. So I don't know, hubby.
To me, Rob was always a drunk. There were times where he could kind of like keep it together and do intellectual conversation, debates on Hebrew Israelites, Christianity, Pan-Africanism. He used to do all of those types of debates, but he would get so drunk and belligerent by the end of the thing. So I just watched him because of House of Consciousness. That's where I kind of seen Rob at, was over there with Sinetta and all of them debating and blah, blah, blah. But then the next time I saw Rob was when he was with Tracy. And he was just completely opposite of what I had saw. His intellect was completely opposite of what I saw on HOK. So I thought maybe this man's just trolling because he wants some views. But as time has gone on, I think this is just who Rob is. Because even when he went to hang out with his family, I watched that stream. He was with his family. He's not shy to be a drunk mess around anyone. So and they kind of were like acting like this was normal behavior for him, cutting up with him, you know. So I feel like this is how Rob's always been. Just an unhinged mess. E-Love, you back?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. We can hear you.
Hey,
All right,
love.
y'all sound better. Hey, baby.
Okay. You sound better too.
Thank you. Don, Quanda Don. I like that fresh haircut, bro.
Don't come up here talking slick to my man. What you got to contribute to the panel?
First of all, that's my foe. That's my baby. But go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Rocket Queen says he's worse. He has PTSD from his arrest. Well, now he's outside at the gas station. Is that PTSD?
Oh, speaking of arrest, his ex boo thing over there trying to drag Lady Law.
Arrest who?
I said his ex boo thing is over there trying to drag Lady Law.
Who? Tracy?
Yep.
Oh, girl, we don't sub to Tracy. That notification will never pop up on my shit.
I just laughed.
Oh, are they still upset about the 2.0? Good, we have a full panel. Let's get into the 2.0 conversation.
Let's chat.
Let's get into the 2.0 conversation.
Aye.
Ciao. Well, I forgot we was on the Rising Transit. I forgot. Y'all get in. Come on. We're going to the next stop. Let's go. All
This
aboard.
train's moving fast today. Okay.
All aboard. And y'all been coming in and out. Just make sure you're in and out on that fucking up like. Thank you.
Period.
So let me get into this 2.0 because let me give y'all some of my thoughts real quick. When I seen Diva Tomboyish start putting Black or Beef Sector 2.0, I thought she was taking an unhanded jab at me. Because I've said things like Black Sector 2.0. So, but then she's just doing her usual Yollywood news. So I was like, oh, okay, she's just talking to the new people.
Rich Eyes
Hey,
Global.
mama. Hey, Mama Global. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then I seen Peeper of Game change it from Black Sector 2.0 to Black Sector Subsidiary.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, this is interesting. Like, I thought we were 2.0, but okay, whatever. Peeper runs game. I don't. So cool.
Right.
Then I see Diva continue on with Black Sector 2.0 or Beef Sector 2.0. But it wasn't until yesterday that she's like, because Diva's been calling them Beef Sector 2.0 for months now.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay,
think first he called them like what, the unfits of the beef sector.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And they had a name in the beef sector. They called them the freshman crew.
The freshman
That's what
class.
I thought.
That's what they were. But Diva Tomboyish was doing the 2.0, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, hey, whatever. And then Ness ran with it. Rightfully so, because when Diva was screaming nothing ass bitch, I sent that shit to Shitty Greg and we made a fucking intro out of it. Like, that's how I took it. Like, oh, Ness just pulled, you know what I'm saying? Just playing into the 2.0 shit. But then Lady Law hopped out the clouds and was like, I know you fucking lying, and then went off on the thing. And then she hit Ness's panel and then she said she was trolling. But then it turned into some other things and like a snowball effect. And I'm like, look, we got Global 2.0 in this bitch. Okay, period. But y'all, 2.0, I personally did not get that from Lady Law. When I did that live stream screaming Black Sector 2.0, we're the new school people, I got 2.0 from the OGs of the Black Sector, because when I came over to the Black Sector, Rights of Victim Own, anytime somebody's channel got terminated, they would start a new one and name it 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how many Neptune's 500.0s he has. Right? But I also, when I was on Instagram, I called Bishop Ronnie 2.0. When I was doing my little edits and my whoop-de-whoop, I called Bishop Ronnie 2.0. So I didn't necessarily get it from Lady Law, but I definitely got it from the Black Sector. But I was using 2.0 back on Instagram before I knew about a Black Sector. Either way, like, who gives a fuck about a 2.0? It's you. That's it. It's just a new page. That's all I thought it was. This is just a new page.
Right.
My last page got flagged. Y'all go follow my 2.0. My other page got flagged. Go follow my
3.0.
That's what I thought it was. So
right, because Clyde kind of started doing that, right? Like Clyde Diva 1, Clyde Diva 2, Clyde Diva 3, Clyde Diva 4.
Jay Wilson gave him that name.
Let me just say that Lady Law has been Lady Law 2.0 before all the others jumped in the game. And
well, Lady Law's been 2.0 since her first original page got flagged down, right?
Exactly. So that's where she was coming from with Ness. That had nothing to do with Black Sector and none of that other bullshit. She was just saying, yo, like, what's up with that? But I think she was trolling too. But at the same thing, like, you know, give respect where respect is due. That's all.
Well, and I thought Ness was kind of trolling too, just running with the 2 point, like, oh, if
I
I'm
think
Black
so.
Sector,
it's possible.
That's how I thought Ness too, but I don't know because I didn't see Ness's live until last night. So I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But we see we all 2.0s in this mug. This ain't nothing new, y'all.
Nigga,
2.0 in the Black Sector.
5.5.
2.0 Black Sector has been around since they learned how to flag each other's pages.
Yeah.
Right.
So if Ness is running with it as a joke, okay, cool. But this ain't nothing new over on this side of the fence.
Hey, y'all, I gotta make a run. I gotta dip out, but I love you and I'm gonna listen.
What's going on, man?
Okay.
Thanks for joining.
Is it Sinister 2.0? Is this Sinister 2.0?
That's
No.
Dave. Hey,
oh, it's the original.
And honestly, as to how many times I got flagged down back in the day, now I'd be like 12.0 at this point. So it's not. It would
12.
So you better say hi to me, nigga.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, you love?
Oh.
Hey, baby. All right, bye, y'all.
Bye, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so back. So we're discussing the 2.0, and I'm just saying this is where I've known 2.0 from. So
Yeah, I would just like to say, nobody has a hold on 2.0. Shout out to America Online 2.0, which came out sometime in the early 90s. It's not like anybody on YouTube created the term 2.0. Number one, number two, Ness did say, "I did not have you in mind. I did." Her exact words were, "I didn't consider your existence when I made this channel that name." And it's like whatever anybody does in the black sector, if somebody does it over in another sector and they tell you straight up, "Oh no, I didn't even have you in mind when I came up with this," and it's in another sector, then that's what's going on in that sector. You can't equate, "Oh, this is what's going on in the black sector. If any other sectors do it, y'all are copying. How could y'all do this to us?" That's their sector. They can do whatever they want, period. Especially if whatever they did is similar to yours and they're telling you, "I didn't even have you in mind." It's just like a serial killer going out killing a whole bunch of people and saying, "I wasn't thinking about God when I did this." But you know God is angry, right? Yeah, but I wasn't thinking about God when I did this. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't think she was trolling. I think she just legitimately wasn't thinking about Lady Law when she did that, because why would she? Lady Law is not part of the beef sector. Ness is not part of the black sector. Neither of them claim the other
No,
sector.
I
So
don't
it's like,
think she was trolling Lady Law. I think she was just trolling with the name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's telling the OG. I think she's telling the OG the same way I was doing. I'm telling the OG black sector, this is black sector 2.0. She's telling the OG beef sector, this is beef sector 2.0. You know, I don't know, because they got that Vegas thing going on. They got a lot of shit going on. So that's how I interpreted it. I don't know though. I missed some.
Well, honestly, I think the argument could have been made if she had changed her name to Lady Ness 2.0, and it's like, okay, it seems too close for comfort. It seems like maybe you are kind of doing it to piss her off or to fuck with her or to troll her, but she did. She just put Ness 2.0, and I'm just like, it seemed like the argument that Layla was trying to make seemed like it was reaching. It seems like it was hella reaching. And a whole bunch of other people like were even typing similar shit in the chat. It was like, she's just told you she didn't do it. Like it had nothing to do with you when she did it.
Right. Well, I think even in Ness's chat, didn't like a bunch of the people in the chat start changing their names to 2.0 just to kind of like
because that's how funny they thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how minuscule and funny they thought it was. It was like, okay, we're all gonna be 2.0 now. And it's like, okay, well, are they all copying? Are they all taking your personality? Like you said, Ness was. So I don't know. I thought this shit was funny. I was like, I don't think she's trying to take her personality. She's not doing the same skits that she does. She's not camming up and doing things the way she does. She's not wearing her hair the way she does. She's not cooking or roasting the way she does. She's not doing anything the way she does. She just happened to have put her name 2.0, and she said she didn't even have her. She wasn't even considering her when it came to it. So yeah, I don't know. I was like, to me, it seemed like it was reaching.
Yeah, I told y'all at the beginning, I gave a disclaimer, and we're at that disclaimer, so just bear with me. Towards the end of the day, right? They said yes, 2.0 means new and improved. Towards the end of the day, they were saying that Lady Law was just trolling. And she did her little rant, right? The on Days of Our Lives stream, I think is her backup channel. That she was trolling, basically. But here's the thing, though. Here's my issue. We understand as content creators, and some content creators have more sway than others in sectors. And whether or not sis was rolling, it still, as Lurker said, caused this snowball effect of, no, 2.0 is mine, 2.0 is mine, 2.0 is mine. You know, it started this snowball effect of, I don't know why my children do this to me every time when I get rolling on a point. Here they come. Just anyways,
Mom, go ahead, do your duties. And we're gonna let
if she was trolling, then none of it really matters. However,
not me asking my child, yes, ma'am, what do you need? She gonna say, never mind.
Just kidding. We're gonna let Godmama finish her point though, because she's made quite a few and hasn't been able to land them. Go ahead, Sal. All I can say is black
Oh,
sector trends. Well,
yeah.
hubby, I have to agree with some of that. There are some black sector trends, and I've used some of them. Hello? I've used some black sector trends. The fuck?
But what I was saying is the snowball effect has occurred where now we're infighting on a 2.0. And from the outside looking in, it looks ignorant. And in a sense, most times I don't always agree with Salt, but in this instance, I'm going to agree with Salt that it looks from the outside looking in. I have no favorites. It looks like a reach. It looks like I'm trying to create an issue for something, whether that is to get my name in the algorithm, whether that is to bring more people to a show that I'm participating in. Like,
That's what Nest does.
right.
That's what
And that's
content
what Lady
creators
Law
do.
does too. Lady
That's
Law
what
will do
content
that too.
creators
Lady
do.
Law will strategically position herself in a spot to where she can either pop the fuck off or she can lay low for a little while. Lady Law is very good at that strategic portion that she brings to the YouTube as her personality.
Hell yeah.
And so I understand where Salt is coming from as an outsider's point of view. It does look like you're fishing for something. It looks like you're fishing for a beef because, in my opinion, Ness didn't use 2.0 as a dig to Lady Law. Ness used 2.0 as a dig to Diva Tomboyish because Ness and Diva don't get along. Diva calls Ness an unfit mother constantly.
Diva been doing. I'm gonna give props. I know this is gonna upset some people. I don't give a fuck. Diva has been doing this little thing, and it's just been work. It's been working. It has. So y'all ain't hip to that yet. I don't know what to tell you.
And I just can't. Y'all again.
Hey, Soulfight.
Hey, Soulfight. Yes. You know,
Red ball it back because we at the end of the show. Soulfight. We at the end of the show, mama. Go ahead and roll it. Red ball it back, baby. You ain't missing nothing in this conversation.
But what I said was, and I stand on this. I cannot get behind and rally behind something or someone that does not get behind or rally for me. We are on season 3 of our podcast. Our heavy hitters in our sector do not show us the same respect that we have shown them over the years. So when there's a black sector versus a beef sector, black sector 2.0 versus I can't get in on that. Why? Because me and my good sis sitting right here, we have been sitting here since, what'd you say? November? January. We've been sitting here since January running a podcast. We have not, from our heavy hitters in our sector, that me and this lady have supported on our own and together. They have not sent a cash app to us. They have not shared our channel. They have not even spoken of our channel when they do their recaps and this, that, and the third. So when it comes time for, rally the troops, you're going to have to count Godmama out. I'm sorry. You're going to have to count me out. I cannot get behind such and such stole this, such and such stole that when our baby does not get the support that it deserves, period. It does not get the support that it deserves, rightfully so. We were in a sector cried and complained that there was not a space where people could have intellectual conversation. People cried and complained there was not a space where everyone could come together and come to a solution. People cried and complained that all our sector was back and forth, doxing, bullying, belittling each other. Me and her come together and say, let's create this space, and you nothing ass bitches and nothing ass niggas ain't nowhere to be fucking found. So when y'all come and talk to me about, well, such and such stole 2.0, I don't give a fuck, because the last time I checked, We were told Black Sector 2.0 was told to shut up because we're not even a part of Black Sector. Last time I checked, we were getting checked for saying we were Black Sector 2.0 or we were Black Sector. No, you're not. You're Nature Boy Sector. I'm sorry. But y'all let me get through a whole cup of Captain Morgan before we got to this conversation. So I'm not gonna stand in accountability, and I'm gonna say it's y'all motherfuckers' fault. Okay? Period. We should have had this conversation at the beginning of the show because I might have just been a little bit less hype and shaky because I'm really irritated. It really irritates me that I'm supposed to sit out here and swing for motherfuckers that don't even show up for me.
Well, yeah, I personally remember saying that you guys weren't Black Sector, that you were Nature Boy Sector. If it wasn't trolling, it definitely looks like reaching. But if it was trolling, then okay, then it was trolling. You weren't serious, so it wasn't a serious situation. Anybody who takes it outside of that is just trying to start some shit. However, if the issue does come up again, that it's about the 2.0, if it's an actual issue, then you weren't trolling the first time. You were serious, and then did what a lot of people do, which I've called out a lot of people doing before. You fell back on trolling because it didn't seem like anybody else was taking it as serious as you. But if people are saying it was trolling, okay, we'll go with that. It was trolling, unless it comes up again and it's an actual issue this time. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen weirder shit happen in the Black Sector. I've seen worse and better troll moves, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's I thought the whole shit was funny. I thought the shit was funny.
It was comedy. It really was comedy.
Yeah.
I got a good laugh. I got a good laugh out of hearing Lady Law snap the hell out on Ness, and I think ZX ended up dropping down in the chat, and he had 2.0 on his name, and Lady Law went in on him. That shit was hilarious as hell. Got to talking about her she ain't never seen one of her uncles pat they pussy online and shit. Like, it was funny. And then I went and heard Ness, and Ness over here talking about where you can't compare, where you don't compete type of thing. And I got giggles on both sides. Peace, T Black.
I just got two things to say, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
Yeah, you said that last time, and then here you go.
Yeah. No, well, I had to pre-trip the truck. I'm actually about to get on the road now. Yeah, I had to pre-trip the truck. I told y'all. I got to focus on pre-tripping the truck. I was done pre-tripping the truck, but now I'm about to hit the road. But just two things, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. And you ladies have a great day. Number one, you know me. I love a cold moment. I ain't gonna lie, whether it was trolling or not, it was a cold ass moment when Ness said, "I didn't even consider your existence." Number one, and number two, I don't know why Shakim has anything. What is it? Shakira, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. I don't know why the fuck he has anything to say about ZX when he still has glitter in his mouth from sucking him off. But all right, peace out, y'all.
Ciao.
Did he really just say that?
Not glitter in his mouth. Okay, hold on. Keep this banner up for a second. Let me count down for a sec. Hey y'all, what's up, T Black? Everybody coming in. Listen, my co-hosts do be feeling some type of way sometimes. Okay. But I recall before I had the CCC podcast, okay, I recall bringing my nothing ass over here solo dolo, screaming and hollering, and people thought I was weird. But a lot of the shit that if you go back and listen to some of the stuff I said before, you can see it playing out now. And I don't feel no type of way because I'm good with the genuine support I do get. So if people want to jump on board and do 2.0, I feel like that's old news to me because I've already addressed that shit last fucking year. So, And now Diva's just up trolling and whoop, and that's what Diva does. And like I said at the beginning of the show, Ghetto, your dumbass fell for it. But that's what Diva does. She sprinkle in her little Yollywood news. And again, my apologies. I know some of y'all don't fuck with it, but Diva is playing her role very well.
She really is.
She's playing her role very well. I
She
do miss
really is.
Peeper and Candy, but I guess we'll take the Temu version of Diva Tomboyish and Yollywood knows.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Okay.
Period. Right. And like I said in my disclaimer earlier, this ain't
Shakira.
no beef for nobody. Like, this ain't Godmama trying to start a beef. So if y'all run back and do some shit like that, that's on y'all. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just speaking on what I see and what I've been through and the experience that I've experienced while creating this platform. And watching the goings on and the goings on. And I just find it comical at times. I really do.
Welcome, J-Town. Welcome.
Hey,
We're at the end of our
J-Town.
show, but thank you for coming, babe.
Thank you.
Come on through.
Thank you,
Thank you.
504 for inviting them. We appreciate it.
We sure do.
But it's more so of, we're going to say we came from the nature boy sector. So we came from a sector where we watch and call out culty behavior. And sometimes Black sector, we be doing some
No.
culty
Let's not do
behavior.
that. Let's back the train up to the Arana sector where we did not let people play victim. Let's
Right.
start there.
Yes.
Okay.
We did not let no one play victim, and we watched for culty behavior. So that's really the basis of what me and Lurker are. That's
right.
Like, that's our core, is not allowing people to be victims, making them stand in their accountability in their own shit, us included, and calling out culty behavior. Period. And that's what I did today. It really is giving culty behavior. It's really giving, I'll support some, but not all. We have a lot for other sectors to run around and say that the Black sector is dead. We should really take some sort of offense to that. We should be boosting our sector, because in reality, our sector is not dead. There are still plenty of content creators that go live within the Black sector, within the Nature Boy sector, within the Black sector 2.0. Plenty of them that still go live. We just don't collectively recap or support. That's what it boils down to. Why is the Black sector dead? Because we do not support each other. End of story.
Period. And I know people are, when they're gem driven, when you see something shiny, it's like, oh, something new. I love that. But what I like from the beef sector is how they'll eat it and consume it. Black sector won't do that. And that's fine. If Black sector is dead, it's dead. But I mean, just keep that in mind. Are we dead or are we not? Or not?
Right.
Which one is it, y'all? Are we RE or not?
Right.
Okay.
Are we RE'd or not? Listen.
Which one is it? T Black, I hope you rewind it, because we spoke on politics earlier. For everybody that's coming in a little late, you guys, this is the tail end. Please go rewind it. We kind of addressed a few things. It was one of those, let's address 500 things at once. But we did review the debate. We did review each candidate. So you guys go rewind that, please. We did speak on ghetto intellect, and pistols are loaded. I'll say that much when it comes to certain things. Okay.
Yeah.
Pistols are loaded. So
pistols.
So what do you have in mind? I have in mind to go make me some tostadas. I'm gonna go make me some tostadas and go be a fat, lazy whore and watch some Game of Thrones. Period.
Amen. Listen, y'all, me and sis are over here chomping at the bit to talk about some Game of Thrones, House of Dragons commentary, but our good little brother Salt can't seem to get caught up with us, which is really driving
So
me
we might have
insane.
to ban him. We might
So
have
we
to
might
ban
have to
him
ban him.
until he's ready. Thank you, J-Town. I appreciate that share. And 504, can you share J-Town? So we
Please.
can all go check out him as well, or her. Him or her, J-Town, I'm not sure.
I think it's two. A man and a woman, maybe. J-Town and Blue Moon.
Okay. It's a listen. podcast?
We got to go over there to figure it out.
Oh, wait, this is the Chocolate Factory. Oh, I know of you. Hi, Love Bug. Hi, welcome over. I have lurked in your bushes. 504 shared. Okay, I've lurked in your bushes, J-Town. I sure have. You're the chocolate. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, J-Town. They do a little podcast over there. We need to collaborate, J-Town. We absolutely need to collaborate. And 504 has been sharing you here, there, and yes. So we've got to. Thank you, 504. Y'all go sub up over to J-Town in the Chocolate Factory over there, y'all. Y'all go sub up over there. He does play some music. They do have conversations. We definitely need to collab with this channel. Thank you, 504. Thank you, Mod Squad.
Yes,
Thank you. T Black says he will catch the replay. The debate was embarrassing for the country. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. T Black. We streamed it over here on our channel. Commentary free.
Yes. So you can catch that if you missed the debate and you want to catch it. We do have that on the CCC podcast as well. We turned it into a drinking game. So on the replay, if you would like to participate in the drinking game, let us know in the comments if you made it through a whole bottle like I did. Okay. We weren't even halfway done with the damn debate, and I was already done with the bottle of wine.
Listen, drink responsibly, please, and have water, not hot sauce. You don't need hot sauce as a chaser. Water. Okay. Get you some water. Where if you're going to drink responsibly, and it is a drinking game. The words are on the screen. So,
yeah.
And we'll be hosting the next debate as well.
We sure
God, Mama said we got until September. So plenty of time for everybody to go read Project 2025. Plenty of time for people to get out and explore deeper into their political decision making.
And to even do some a deeper dive in how you can cast your vote if you don't want to vote for any party. Do some research, because I'm going to do some research and trying to figure out how we can get on the ballot in the sense of we don't want none of this shit. Okay, period. Roy, the book club is about Project 2025. It is a conservative manuscript manifesto that was written by 400 different they call themselves scholars, and they have it ready in place for day one of presidency coming up in 2025.
So the book club started Monday. Book club started on the 1st, Roy. It is the 2025 manifesto. If you go to my N.A.B channel, you will see it on the comment section, the community tab section. And in the comments is a link. I will drop a link again for that. And that's what we're reading. It's 900 pages. And it's not going to just be 1 month. I think we're going to just literally break this down. So it's probably going to be July and August. But book club is back and active. All right. Is there anything else you want to end off with? God, Mama, we done got through a lot today.
Okay, so y'all, we shall be back the 5th, which is Friday, for a topic. We've got to kind of figure out what topic we want to talk about. But just a heads up for you guys, that is the first day of our collective fast. So just bear with us, because that will be the first day that we've went with just water only and no food. And usually by the time we go live at night is around the time that the sun is starting to go down, and that's around the time we get to eat something. So just bear with us. If we're eating in your face, please don't feel disrespected. But this is something that we've been doing. This is our 5th fast now.
This is our fourth fast and our 3rd month consistent.
Yes. So Just again,
Listen, y'all,
bear
we
with
be
us,
pushing
y'all.
ourselves. Hold on, let me. Oh, we're not counted up. Hold on, let me show y'all. It is a struggle for me to fast once a month. It is a struggle for me. I throw a fit. I am a crybaby. I'm complaining. And then we're fasting during summer where the days are longer.
Mhm.
And it was my idea to do this.
Mhm.
And now I'm like, why did you decide to do this? Because you know what? You can. You can. You can give up cigarettes, your alcohol, put your phone down. You can do that once a month, lurker. Get
Right.
a grip. Get a
Right.
grip, lurker. Once a month, you can't put your phone down and drink water.
Right.
And I don't drink soda pops during the day. I'm not a big soda pop drinker or anything like that, but it's still just getting intimate with myself.
Mhm.
So Godmama was saying that's what we have going on this weekend, even though it's a holiday weekend for some of y'all. Y'all gonna be out here. And be careful, rewind the live. We did show an example. Niggas out here getting shot at the corner store. Okay. They're collecting bodies. July 4th is coming, y'all. People are, you know,
Hey,
gun
Auntie.
toting.
Yes.
Hey, Auntie.
So y'all be careful this 4th of July, please. Me and the sisters in Christ. Okay.
We're
We
gonna
will
be
be
fasting.
fasting. Yes.
Yes.
And so if you all are, if something in your spirit is hitting you like, reach out to one of us. If spirit is telling you like, man, this may be something that I need to do too. Maybe I need to see what fasting is. Let us know. We'll be more than happy to include you
Yeah.
in our monthly little shindig
Fast.
rituals that we got going on. But that's all that I got, girl. We've been here for 2 hours and 31 minutes. We didn't make it to 3 hours today, so shout out to us.
Okay.
Y'all missed when Aunt was going at CX. And
Can
who?
y'all drop it?
Auntie?
I was about to
Auntie
say.
was cussing out Baba? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Auntie was cussing out Baba? Or is this a different
It was
Auntie?
Turn Up Tuesday yesterday.
Oh,
and I popped in there, but I popped in early and dipped out.
I popped in late.
I popped in
And it
early
was
and
like
dipped out.
always already past, everything that was going on, had been going on. So, child, I may have to go find this. If Auntie cussed out Baba.
What Baba do? Baba's been in some hot water with a lot of people. Baba, they coming for you, Baba.
And for
Are we
Auntie to
doing
hop off the
fireworks?
porch, child, what the fuck did Baba do?
Listen, just legs up. Listen, legs up, don't shoot. Are y'all doing fireworks? If my child wants to, yes.
I don't know.
If my child wants to. All right, we're out of here. You've done a master cleanse. I'm not sure I can do fasting. A
Fasting
master
is
cleanse? Isn't that our fasting?
Well, this
do it.
fast, we're
Like you can do it.
focusing on liver detoxing. This fast, well, I am personally focusing on liver detoxing. So,
Not
how much do
y'all charge?
All right, y'all. We've been here. We love y'all. We hope to see y'all Friday.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll be
you
back
for
Friday.
everyone who came and hit that up like. Thank you to the replay gang. Thank you to
yeah, it's already
the
1
people.
o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
Yes.
I need to get up.
Thank you
Bye,
to the
y'all.
nothing ass bitches over there on the uncensored page. We love you too. Replay gang. Go through the chat. Get the links. We shared out Auntie's live from the boiler room when we discussed the debate. We shared out Project 2025, the manifesto that is a part of the book club. We
also
shared
shared out Jay and the Chocolate Factory in the
Yeah.
chat right now. Scroll
Yeah.
up. Scroll up.
Find those links because I would tell you that we'll put them in the description box, but baby, I'd be lying to you. Okay.
Okay.
I love
Bye.
y'all.
Bye, y'all. Peace. Happy Wednesday.
My release. This is a part of what I do to have fun, and I'm a creative. Creativity, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's what keeps life interesting and makes it have fun. Makes me have fun.